Baltimore. Don't ask him about preseason games, oh no. Stuffing things in Griffin Basso. Despite it being on the internet, he can call it what he wants, so Glenn Clark Radio. Glenn Clark Radio. Glenn Clark Radio. Duke sucks.
Felt like I just attacked the zone the whole time, let my stuff play, and was able to keep them off balance. Yeah, I think just challenging hitters to put the ball in play first 3 pitches of the at bat, not trying to strike everybody out, not trying to be too perfect and with my locations and stuff like that. And yeah, just attacking the zone, and I think me and just Bassitt and Rutch have gotten a little more comfortable, and just with French and everybody really have just kind of putting together good game plans and just attacking the whole time.
I mean, most of the times when he comes wandering in here, I'm actually bothered, but today he comes wandering in here,
Wouldn't miss this for the world.
and I say, wow, we agree. We can start the show with agreement.
You know where I got this from?
You look at Drew's. I don't even know if you can tell on the camera. Can you guys tell what it says on his? Hold up that up a little bit closer to the camera if you don't mind.
You know where I got it from?
Show everybody. Do people see that, Griffin? Yeah, that's the
No,
important
they just see
part.
Ken and Drew.
All right, there you go.
I got it from the Baltimore Positive website.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's where you got that from.
I'm kidding. No,
Good
I got
morning.
it. I actually got it from JerryColeman.com.
There we are. Good morning. Shane Baz, courtesy of Masson. What a night for him. 6 base
whatever.
runners over 7 innings. Oh, whatever.
Because
The
I know a
team's
man
good
bun's
now.
coming. Cut your hair.
If he pitches like this, he can wear a skirt.
No, that's the problem. If you go to the man bun, ask Dean Kramer. He'll never get in the majors again. Once you go to the man bun, dude, you're
the majors again, he said.
once you're done. Once you go to the man bun,
Dean
you're
cut
in
his
trouble.
hair.
I think he did.
Yeah. Did he? I think so, yeah.
You can't. He knows. See,
That was his superpower.
you don't have the
Was
man.
it?
You don't have the man bun problem though.
Nor do you.
You go take your
Hey,
beating.
you know this is how you do this.
Hey.
You have to speak into the microphone.
Take your beating today.
The microphone's awful far away from me.
But
You know
that's
what?
not-
I was thinking about
you
this.
can move it to you. Why is it that all of a sudden you all show up here?
I don't
You've
know.
all done years of radio. You show up here on my show and you forget all of it.
I haven't done radio in a long time.
It doesn't matter. You've done it.
By the way, hello, friend.
How you doing?
Your friend, right?
What is going on here?
So I was thinking about this on the drive over. How rich is the irony of this day?
This day?
Of this day, he is by far. And neither of you know. It's kind of weird how this all worked out.
I know.
Neither of you know anything about the draft. I know a little bit about the draft.
Yeah, I'm
he
so
know-
sure.
Well, I finished ahead of you.
That's
He
true,
knows
actually.
everything about the draft. He's eating the wings. I'm basking in the glory of finishing in first, and everything is great in the world.
Imagine a tie
This
for
is
first.
like happened for years though.
It always works that way. It's
It's
like trying to
always-
qualify for a tournament at your home course. You go to your home course, they have the qualifier there, and everyone goes, "Oh, well, you're getting in, huh?" And then you don't get in because it's at your home course. Right. This was your home course, and you shot 81.
I don't even think I shot that well.
Yeah, it went over, so I'm pretty sure it's more like
The USC receiver got me in.
the Jacoby Lane. Yes.
Well, that his name.
The USC receiver, he says.
got
He
it.
has no idea who he is.
He had no idea who he
Hang on a
picked.
second. Stop.
I picked him.
Name the Ravens draft picks from this year.
Oh, hell.
Yeah. No, this will be good.
Okay. The kid that kept saying, "Let's get it. Let's get
The
it."
kid that kept saying,
Let's
"Let's
get it."
He was
And
on my
his
list.
name is?
Give me a minute. He's from Missouri.
Yep.
I mean, that doesn't count for something.
Name him.
It's
He
not-
was the second round pick of the team you allegedly write about. I say cover, but we're not
Young.
allowed to.
His last name's Young.
Okay.
You're right about that.
What else
Now,
you need to know?
What's his first name?
Starts with an M.
It's too common of a last name for you to be able to get away
It
with
starts
that in
with an
Jeopardy
M.
games.
It's like Marcus or Michael
You know what?
or
I can't believe we questioned him. His name is, of course, Marcus or Michael Young. That's the young man's
It's
name.
fair. It's fair.
That's it.
Could be his middle name.
The kid in the first round.
Oh, my God, he's got a nickname for God's sake.
I know. I don't follow it really until the third or fourth round.
Yeah.
Till the third or fourth round.
That's when you start checking in.
Yeah, just give me a second.
No, this is good. This is exactly.
I'm just drawing a blank.
I thought this was gonna go. Ken, you lost this.
I'm just drawing a blank.
You lost.
This is more about me being
to
63 than it is
this.
being not interested.
Yeah, but Ken's 104.
But he won it because he had the first pick to begin with.
No, I didn't.
Like that was easy.
I didn't have the first pick.
Who had the first pick?
I did.
Over
Yeah,
there,
he
John
He
Oates.
got the Ravens.
I mean, it was
first round
over.
pick, which
it
was obvious.
It was
We all
over
know.
for me as soon as the first.
Well, I
pick.
didn't. have the
Oh,
first
the
pick,
dude
and I
from
still
Penn
managed to
State.
get somebody.
Vegas.
Vegas.
That
guy from-
exactly right.
the guy from Penn State.
Vegas. Try to
I don't
pronounce
even
his
know who I
last name.
took.
Attempt to.
Oh, it's
I haven't drew it yet.
it's Vega,
It's Venga, but
Yeah.
Venga, whatever. It's a weird pronunciation.
it is. You're right.
Can I see the spelling of it?
Ioane.
Oh, right. It's
You got a guy you didn't even know was in the draft.
Iwane.
Who did?
True.
Ioane.
Iwane, yeah.
Ioane.
Well, whatever.
Who did?
What-
who else?
what-
Who else did? Drew
I
get?
got
Who
the
did Drew
I got
get?
the punter from Michigan
Oh,
State.
that's right.
punter.
I tried to corner the market on punters.
You took
I had
everyone
like
but one.
4 of them, except for the one the Ravens took.
Let me see. KZ's.
I was all over
KZ
punters.
didn't get one right.
I did not. I like the guys I picked though.
Yeah, I did
It's a
too.
real shame it didn't work out. I
Like
don't even remember who
like
I got
went,
right.
I went
How
on
did
a,
I
You got
avoid
Eli
this?
Surratt.
I tried
Elijah
to
Surratt,
I
yeah.
tried to go center and tight end heavy, and that
knew?
did not work
Yeah.
out.
I took some centers. I took some receivers.
Yeah, well, you didn't take
Took
Ryan
enough
Eckley.
receivers. I got Surratt in the 10th round. Yeah, there you go. 4th round pick.
Oh, it's Zion
went-
Young.
It is Zion Young.
Thank you.
Yes, nailed it. Nailed it.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
And who else did Griffin get?
Let's get it.
I got both the
I got-
first
yeah,
two.
I got Young
You
and
got
Young.
the two.
Let's get it. When he retires, I'm going to do the same thing with him that I did with Ed Reed. When he retires and he's no longer around, I'm going to tell an incredible story about him on draft night.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you know about Zion Young from draft? You don't even know what his name was.
I know,
10
great story about him, but I can't tell it until he retires. Like I couldn't tell the Ed Reed story at the barn.
That was a good night. That was a good night. No, don't hold on. Bring
Don't
it in.
hold
What
on.
are
Let's
we
go.
doing?
Who is it?
I got a time.
Griffin is really bad at this.
All right,
I don't know what your plan is.
All right, hold
I
on
don't
a
know
minute.
what
There
your
is no plan.
Okay.
When have we ever had a plan?
Can I get some celery?
The last
These are
time
for you.
the,
These-
la-
Chip?
the last
But can I
time
get some celery?
The last
No, we
time
don't
I
need
did
celery.
this, I was eating
What?
throughout the whole show.
All right,
I had a whole pie.
give Tim, put the good wings down in front of Ken. We're doing the good wings. Lovely. Yeah.
All right, can I get some celery?
Now,
Order of celery.
I need to talk. We need to talk to Tim. We need to have a conversation real quick. You can give him your
I
mic.
don't know what this is.
You can give him your mic. These are your wings, Ken.
Well, I'm
These
not
are-
eating them all.
Yeah,
You-
he's
who
on a
you're-
diet.
Yeah, he's on a diet.
I actually am.
He's got 6. We all agreed
There's
to
not
6.
There's like 10 of
I
them.
understand,
I
but
have-
he needs to eat 6.
I have documentation says 3 or 4.
And I've got documentation that we all agreed to 6.
And if you don't wanna do
because
it,
we
don't
said
do
it
it.
on the air.
Don't fall
No,
into.
no. Spare me. We all agreed to this.
Let me
We're not
speak.
backing out now.
I don't.
I'll
First
come
of
to your
all,
house
first of
and
all,
chew gum.
I would like the record to show. I did not agree to this.
No, you did.
I agreed to participate in your thing.
Correct.
I did not
That's
agree
correct.
to
We
what the
all
punishment
agreed
was.
That's
the
correct.
punishment was eating 6
No.
wings.
You
did-
agreed.
did
And then
not.
I
All
sprung
right,
it
let's
upon
get
you
to
that
the.
it would be
Let's
Malort
get to it.
flavored.
Tim,
Okay.
what are these?
I don't know. They're wings.
Tim from Bel Air. Good morning,
Malort,
sir.
Malort wings.
Hi.
Okay, but what?
They're from Chicago.
Hang on, Tim. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, you knew nothing of this concept of Malort wings.
Why would anyone know of a concept of Malort wings?
Great question. Great question.
Smell that.
This, of course, have you ever consumed Malort in any form?
Me?
Ken?
Never heard of
Yes,
Malort.
in the studio.
Well, I know you have. I'm talking about Ken.
I've never even heard of these.
You've never. Have you ever had Malort before, Drew? What is going on? Now I'm afraid they're going to be good. These guys are diving in way too quickly.
The wings are
I'm
good. The
very
sauce,
I'm very nervous.
just
about this.
just wait for it.
Yeah, I mean, so it's very bitter.
Yeah, that's the concept. Have you really never had Malort?
Dude, these
before?
are good as shit.
Oh, stop that.
They're not terrible.
They're really good.
Oh, this is it. This is it. I'm canceling bets moving forward. This is it.
I mean, unless this gets worse as the day goes on.
No.
Glenn,
Does it?
It's the guy that likes Spam and Oreos mixed together. I mean, come on.
Drew walks in here every day. He's obsessed with the Dr. Pepper Tic Tacs. He like pours them
Dude,
down his throat.
Can you give me the sauce for this?
I swear to God.
I mean,
I got you, Drew.
Here.
I'm gonna try it. Obviously,
I mean, it's-
They're really
Have to have
good.
Some sort.
It's not bad.
Well, then you need to try the. You need to try the blue cheese too.
Why?
Because that was part of it.
What's that do?
What's it? Is
Some
it,
sort of chemical.
Does it have a chemical imbalance when it's?
I'd try the celery too.
Damn, I wish I would have
There are
lost.
these aren't good.
I wish I would have lost.
They're not. They're not as awful. As
I
other
think you
things.
whiffed.
Oh,
I think you whiffed on this.
no, they taste like Malort. Oh.
What is Malort?
We have
It's like the
Griffin,
official liqueur of
Do
Chicago.
we not have any Malort left?
It's like just straight up wormwood and rubbing
Go
alcohol.
ahead.
It's terrible.
Go ahead.
Okay, but
Terrible.
it's,
It is.
it's alcohol.
It's
So it's like
it's borderline
Drew still
alcohol.
drinks wine. He can have a little Malort.
I mean,
let me
Well,
have another
Drew
towel
needs to
there,
experience
John Oates.
it.
Thank you.
I like Pete Sampras better.
I mean,
Dude, these are really good.
No, they're not. Stop saying they're really good. They're not. They're not really good. But yes, we've done worse. There's no doubt that we've done worse.
you don't think they're good?
How did you put these together, Tim?
Found a barbecue honey, bourbon recipe. Threw some Malort in it. Way more Malort than it called for. How's the celery, boys? Because they've been soaking in Malort for about 24 hours.
You are sick. You are a sick, sick man.
And the blue
Celery's
cheese,
fun. I don't like blue cheese in general, so I wouldn't probably dab into that anyway.
The wings are not good. You're a liar.
The wings are good. The sauce is bad.
Oh, right.
I'll eat 20 of those if you gave them to me.
You have a problem.
What am I missing?
They're just not. I'm not saying you missed it, Tim. I think you did a good job, but you guys missed it in terms of the punishment. This is a joke. This is like punishing me with Jennifer Aniston.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Where'd you get this Sprite from?
Yeah, he brought his own. You just settle down. All right.
I know how this works.
You don't have any. You guys don't have anything to drink?
There might be a Mountain Dew cream soda if you'd like.
They don't.
No, I'm good.
provide things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
we don't provide any.
no, I know that. I've been on 250 a show for 5 years.
Yeah, right.
You can wash it down with Malort.
Yeah, he needs to. Drew needs to try.
Oh, let me
Drew
see
needs
that.
to.
No, I'm not drinking that. I don't drink.
Yes, you do. You have wine.
Yeah, but this is not.
You're not gonna drink the bottle. We're gonna give you a little sip.
Nah, I don't think so.
What is going on in the world?
Jepson's Malort has the aroma and full-bodied flavor of an ass.
What? What? What?
Of an unusual botanical, which is code word for ass. It's
Oh God.
its
Oh,
bitter
God.
taste is savored by. So this is a Chicago thing.
It's a Chicago thing.
Only.
The whole it's like
A
you go to
shot of
Philly
Malort.
and you get a shot and a beer. This is Chicago's version.
Yeah. A Malort is known as like a Chicago handshake. Like when you go to Chicago, you haven't experienced it until you've had Malort.
Really?
Yes. A lovely advertising campaign says Malort because these pants aren't going to shit themselves tonight.
I got it right.
That
I
is
got
a
a
thing.
piece of celery in my back
Would
of.
you just try a little bit of Malort?
God, you're getting on my nerves.
Just a little bit.
I didn't
for
even-
God's sakes.
I didn't even lose the thing.
I know, but you're here.
You're here.
I mean, you gotta
Weren't
offer
there-
something. What are you gonna do?
Talk
Tell us
sp-
about the
talk
NBA
sports.
finals?
Yeah, I'll take the Spurs and 6.
Okay, we'll do that during Hanging on the Rim. We'll get to that. I'm really disappointed by how little impact this had. I'm really disappointed by that. This is the yeah. There we go.
Ugh,
There we go.
that's awful. People drink this?
I need a GIF of Drew's eyes opening.
Yeah, that was.
I need-
So, let me ask you a question.
So
This is what you mix the. This is what you mix the wings with?
Yeah.
Man, it don't taste anything alike.
Oh God! Oh,
That was the blue cheese.
yeah. That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
All right, I'm trying
The blue cheese is the worst of
I
all.
tried the blue
This
cheese.
is terrible. Have you ever had this?
No.
it's-
Why would I eat? Why would I drink
it's
it?
awful.
After seeing what you just did with your eyes rolling back in your head after you took a.
Ugh.
Who has been hitting that bottle since I've been here last?
Everyone that comes in. It's part. It's like when you come.
half of it's
you
Jeremy.
go to a Cubs game, you're gonna sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" in the 7th inning. That's our version
Why would you
of.
take another sip? Do you think it's gonna get better?
Well, the first time,
like your face and your eyes
you know.
were like, ugh. And then you took another sip.
Well, I got a story about my high school prom I can tell you. that was a 2-nighter.
ahead.
First one didn't
Finish it up.
go so well.
Finish it up.
No, this is terrible.
Yes, that's the point.
It is.
It's not good. They're liars trying to suggest it was good. It's not good.
What? The wings are great.
No, they're not.
I would.
But-
Okay.
You
No
presented
lie.
them well.
In comparison, I
No
agree
lie.
with the
No.
Are we talking sports today, or what are we doing?
I would serve these like.
Do you hate people?
No one would know the difference.
No. What?
If you
No,
serve
they
them,
would
in fact, they
100%
would
know.
say, Ken, these are interesting. What are they?
Like it had a little bit of a bitter,
Right.
but it went away.
Okay, it went away, but it still existed. You're not going to choose that if you go choose wings. You're not going to say, "Give me the one with the bitter taste."
I would go to Chicago and order these.
Have you tried Malort?
They're on the
It's not.
wings.
It's
Have
not.
you tried? It's not the same. Try it.
Well, it's
No,
not
I'm
the
not
same.
trying
This is
that.
terrible.
You're here.
No, I'm not trying.
But
You're
this is
here.
I'm
terrible.
not.
Come on.
I'm not trying it. You all can give me a cup all you want. I'm good.
Hey, I got a question for you. Something up your alley. What odds do you give Ed Hill winning the governor race?
0.
Okay. No,
I mean,
that's it.
there we go.
None, right?
Got no shot.
Anything else?
No. I mean, there's other election stuff. I don't want to get into it now.
It's probably for the best. It's probably not. The
I
time.
just signed that thing yesterday about the third term. I don't know
Oh yeah.
how many
Here.
I don't know how many people's names are on there, but I,
Diving in on that. Think it's time.
well, they stole the one from him.
Right, that's a great
I-
point. I forgot
I
about
think.
that. Yeah.
I think
That's coming
very
too.
Honestly,
It's coming.
it should pass.
It's going to be fun.
What?
It's going to be fun.
You wouldn't want an
4 more years of this?
Obama versus Trump an election?
I would like for us to maybe kind of come up with new candidates.
I would
No.
love
at some
to see
point.
that.
No.
I'd like for us
Wouldn't
to
that
maybe
be-
as a
wouldn't that be
country
fun?
Move forward, not
It's like
just keep
Cavs
recycling
Warriors.
the
I
same
mean-
thing.
I mean-
like,
Dude.
maybe come
I
up
hope
with
it
someone who's
passes.
a
That would
little
be
more
awesome.
qualified in the
Wouldn't it?
moment
It would be.
to run for an office.
Well, they're qualified. They
maybe
both-
So now,
they're presidents.
Now they're neither of them are qualified.
It's about finding new people that might be
Well, we're not.
qualified.
We're not
It's about-
finding new people.
Like, for example, I'm
Any-
in favor of term limits across the board.
Anybody
Like,
with a
I'd
half
like
a-
it maybe
why
we
would
don't
anybody
have-
with a half a brain who's qualified want it?
I would like if maybe we didn't have senators that served for 70 years.
I agree with
You
that.
know, like all of those things.
I agree with that.
I don't think we should just keep recycling the same people.
Yeah, but in the form of entertainment.
Yeah, but this is not. This is the problem with people that watch pro wrestling. This is the issue.
Well, it
is that
has-
You think of everything in terms of professional.
It has
wrestling.
been fun.
Has it? Been,
It has been fun.
Has it been fun though, Drew?
Maybe the gas prices might not be.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
that's not his fault.
Who's
They're,
having-
they're down today. It's never the president's fault.
Right. It's not his fault.
They don't
Having
control.
fun. What are we doing?
Are we at
I
peace
can't
again?
believe.
Are we at peace today, or we,
All right,
are we
all right.
are we the other day?
No, we're going. We're fighting through the straits of
Just finish.
hormones.
Oh, okay.
It's right there.
No, this is.
Finish
I'm not
it.
finishing this. It's
Just
terrible.
finish. I want to see your eyes light up again.
It's
I'm not finishing.
terrible.
I want to.
Why don't you take a
I'm
sip of
eating-
it?
Do you know how much Malort I've consumed
Oh,
in my life?
please.
Do you have any idea?
I'm
of
gonna
how
None.
much
eat another
Malort-
wing, and then you all can.
Not
Oh, yeah,
good.
the blue cheese.
Blue cheese is terrible. What happened with that blue cheese? What'd you do with that?
Malort.
Okay. Okay. Well, that makes sense because the blue cheese is
It's
terrible.
awful. Griffin's getting stuff.
It's
all
the
over.
only part of this I wouldn't consume. Like
What's
if we
wrong
went,
with you?
if we went
Grow
to
up, read a
Chicago
book.
and you said, "All right, Drew, here we go. Everybody's got to do a shot of Malort," I'd do a shot of Malort. If you said everybody's got to eat 4 wings, I'd do that. If you said dip some celery into the wing sauce, I would do that. I wouldn't eat the blue cheese.
So even the Malort celery,
It's
nothing.
fine. Nothing.
So do you think
You're
Malort's
talking about blue cheese.
you think Malort's marketing department is happy about this conversation?
I don't know what they make of this. I have no idea. I feel like their existence is to be awful.
Well, I'd like to know what's in it.
Rubbing alcohol.
It's wormwood. It's what years ago when absinthe was banned in the
Okay,
country.
so
that's what they blamed the hallucinations and stuff on. It was all crap.
Okay.
But this is literally just straight wormwood, from my understanding, and
Okay.
it is ungodly bitter.
Can you?
Okay.
I'm not drinking it.
No, he's not. Leave him
I
alone.
did my part.
Stop pressuring him.
It's a bad.
You're like
I
my.
did my part.
But it was a poor sell, and
you're
I think
like-
that you're a better showman than this.
You're like-
I've seen you in a
No.
half shirt.
See,
I've seen you in a half shirt. I
see,
think
here's
you're a
the
better
thing.
showman.
Have you not learned anything from all the food I have eaten?
What?
Have I ever sold anything as bad?
I don't think you particularly enjoyed having to eat the spaghetti-o milk pie.
But I didn't.
Whoa,
whoa.
I didn't.
yeah, this is
I
the
didn't-
problem.
I didn't-
This
whoa,
is
whoa.
the problem with him.
What?
He'll eat anything.
He'll eat
this,
it. Okay,
he is the
but
kid
I
from
didn't.
life.
I didn't sell it as a
He-
terrible thing.
Hold on, hold on. Go back. Spaghetti what?
Spaghetti-o
SpaghettiOs.
and milk pie.
SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs and milk.
Milk with some
He
bread
has a
over
problem.
it
He has
and baked
a,
it.
He has lots of problems.
It wasn't. I would never
What's
eat
wrong
it
with
again.
that?
I would never eat it again.
What's wrong with that?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I would never eat it
the blue
again,
cheese is awful.
but it wasn't terrible.
Vitamin D milk. It's the only
Then
kind
there
I can
was
drink.
then there was the what was it? The
He
beans.
really wants you to make him a spaghetti.
the pizza beans.
The pizza beans were actually
They were good, and I told you they were going to be good.
They were not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were not that
The
bad.
Oreo
If
thing
somebody
was-
said to me, "We're going out, and all you can eat is Malort Wings tonight," I'd be
the
like,
pizza beans
"Okay,
were what Luigi Mangione had for dinner, right? That's
Right,
how he
yeah,
came
that
up
was
with
probably
that
that.
was his dinner.
yes." Like I would.
Another guy that got railroaded.
If somebody
There you
said
go.
to me, "We're going out," you have to eat Malort Wings again. I would be like, "Okay."
Another guy they're trying to
What do you want to talk about, huh?
sweep under
you want
the.
to talk about something else?
I
Now
want to
you
talk
commando
about.
soldier.
Did you watch
I
hockey
want
game
to talk
last night?
about
They did. It was
like
Great
like-
game.
Like
Wow.
when
Carolina's
when
still gonna
are
win.
when are all you talking heads going to apologize?
Oh, you talking? Who's
Go
the
ahead.
talking
You're
head?
talking
I'm a
heads.
talking head. Go
You're
ahead.
talking head. Going to apologize
David
to
Byrne.
Elias.
Oh, that's coming. I wrote it today.
When are you going to apologize to
Oh,
Elias?
I love it. It's coming around. I wrote it today.
Because
you
he
can
took a
feel
lot.
it.
He took a
When
lot
they-
of heat
Wait.
for like 3
Wait.
weeks.
No. This is a good question.
Fire-
No, this is a
fire
really good-
Elias.
This is a really good
I
question.
think you're asking the
Right?
wrong guys, but
No,
I know
no,
what you're trying
yeah,
to get
you are
at.
asking the wrong guys, but this is a good question nonetheless,
I don't
right?
ever
When's
fire
the
you.
apologies coming?
Well,
When are the love letters coming?
No.
I love it.
What is important to say is that you don't move the goalpost because the team was bad for a stretch of baseball. You don't do that. Mike Elias was never going to get fired in the middle of the season.
No, he
Anybody
wasn't.
Who was yelling about that was insane. But you don't suddenly say, well, now they're competitive, and so that's good enough. Mike Elias built a team that is 3 games under 500 in June. That's not good. That's not a good measurement. And to say, hey, but they're in the mix of a playoff race, right, because the American League is awful. They still have to prove that this is sustainable. If they do, then we're going to have a different conversation. And
Okay.
I think they could if the pitching continues like this.
But he got so much hate, and people don't want to look at all the people. Like sometimes things don't work, and it's not your fault. I don't blame Elias for building a bad baseball team. I blame the players for playing like ass out of the to the start.
I
to
think
the
two
start.
things can be true.
Gunnar Henderson was a terrible draft pick, right?
Gunnar?
Right.
I mean, yeah, they got
Who
that
drafted
one.
him?
Yes, Mike Elias.
Okay.
You're right.
Well, he was ass for the month of April.
Yes.
Okay. Pete Alonso. Everybody. I mean, I thought we were going to have a parade for the signing of Pete Alonso. He was ass.
If anyone overreacted to 1 month of Pete Alonso, that just means they're an idiot.
But this is
You're-
all
but you're
all
moving
these
the
things.
Conversation.
I'm not moving conversation.
You are.
I look at all the good things. It's like a
Is Mike Elias building a World Series champion?
Yes.
Yes? You believe this team can win a World Series?
they
If the
pitch like-
player, if the players perform up to their
If
capabilities,
they pitch like this,
yes.
I don't believe that. Now, I think that can change.
I don't know, man. If
I
they
think they
pitch
can
like
make
this-
moves that could change that. I don't believe this team can win
So
a World
you don't
Series
believe
as constructed.
as constructed they can win a World Series.
I do not.
I think they have their flaws.
Kyle Bradish is not going to be able to pitch like this. He has pitched 70 total innings for the last 2 seasons. Kyle Bradish has been great.
Kyle
He
Bradish is
cannot
an ace.
throw like this deep
Everybody,
into the
every time he
postseason.
pitches, no matter how many, if he's healthy,
Well,
and
the Kyle
again,
Bradish we've seen for the last 5 starts is definitely
no,
an
the
ace.
Kyle Bradish outside of him coming back in 3 starts this year is the Kyle Bradish we've seen his entire career. He's got ace stuff.
Yes,
okay,
but
last
he
year.
can't do it for an entire season.
Well,
in
how
the
do you know that?
postseason.
How do you know now that he's
Because
had
no
Tommy
one
John?
does. Because you're asking for.
Well, Trevor
maybe this
Rogers
will be
did
the-
last year.
He did for half a season.
I know he's great.
well, it was more than half.
It was
season.
more
No,
than
it
half,
was
but
13 starts.
No,
It was 13 starts.
I don't think so.
It was exactly that. His 14th, he sucked.
It was
It was
historic.
13 starts where he was
the
great.
greatest pitcher in the history of
He was
baseball.
excellent.
Yeah,
no
the
one's taking
fifth
that
best
away from
season
him.
in the history of baseball.
I mean,
For 13 starts.
Well, he had
Okay.
the 5th best season in the history of baseball.
right, the season.
By one number. For 13 starts.
No, by about 5 numbers.
No, if you ignore the number of starts he had, you're
okay.
right.
Yes.
What I'm saying is, I think Kyle Bradish
This
is
is why
great.
Baltimore is a crazy
traded,
sports town.
Traded for Blaze, but great trade.
Yes, that looks excellent. No
Signed
question about it.
Tavares,
Tavares
great
kid's
sign. I mean,
terrific.
my
Yeah.
God.
How's
I
Tyler
thought he was
O'Neill
a-
doing?
well,
because this is
let's
the
not
problem
worry
with
about that.
handpicking.
I've already.
You want to handpick
That's
the
right.
stuff that you want to use because for some
No,
reason
Tyler O'Neill was
you've decided
terrible.
to fight with. I guess you just want to fight with Jason LaCanfora, and he's not here, so you want to fight with someone else.
First of all,
but this is
I
the way
always.
this works.
I didn't know you were
first of all,
anti-Elias.
I'm not
First,
anti-Elias.
first of all, I always want to fight with Jason Lockett.
Wait,
That's a different
Whether he's
conversation.
here
You're
or
not
not.
I'm saying
anti-Elias?
I'm not anti-Elias at all. I am measure what
Please,
actually
if you could get him on the
happens.
phone, just make sure he combs his hair before he comes on.
Oh, calm down. I don't do that. We're going to start beating people up about their hair. You haven't had hair
Well,
in
you
100
sound
years.
anti-Elias.
No.
You do.
Not
No,
at
no, no.
all.
No,
You
you
do.
do.
I was very clear.
I mean, I don't agree with him on anything,
Mike
but I agree
Elias
with him on this.
absolutely was not going to be fired, and it was insane to discuss the concept of Mike Elias being
You're in
fired.
trouble now.
That's
You got
nuts.
see. Here's
But what
here's what
matters
you've done.
is where are the Orioles
Stop
at the
talking.
end of
You
the
got-
year?
Here's what you've done. You've got Drew again.
Well, God bless you.
And we're ganging up on you.
But part of that is just because you're old men. Like, this is part of what I'm dealing with.
my God.
Is I'm looking over and I'm like, all right,
If
Grandpa. you
Judge,
found
if
a
Judge's
friend.
shoulder's bad and they're done, the Orioles it'll be a cakewalk
It would be a cakewalk.
for sure. Who's going to beat them
I mean,
in this division?
In this division,
Toronto, maybe.
Yes, and maybe still Tampa.
No,
Absolutely.
Tampa stinks.
Toronto is not gonna. They're gonna fade, but they have one player.
Okay.
Why doesn't somebody carry this stuff for this guy?
No, it's terrible.
You worry about
You
it.
should go
Computers.
You
Uh-oh.
should go out
you
and
go
help.
They're hauling
You by all
computers
means go
out.
do it.
Something's going
No,
on.
This is a legitimate conversation.
Something's going on with the National Guard.
We gotta-
have a real conversation.
We got to
about
go.
this.
I am.
Why do you believe the Orioles can win a World Series?
I think
constructed.
as constructed, I think their pitching is actually deep enough to do it. I think for the first time in many years, not only are they deep enough, but they have options that are major league capable at coming up in the minors. You have about 8 starters that when everybody's healthy that you can rely upon here or there. I think the offense is you're finally starting to see the offense that we thought they were going to be. And again, is this real with Kowser? Is this real with Mayo?
These are
I
massive
mean,
questions.
they're massive questions.
Because
but
what I would tell you is if every player that you're talking about performs at their highest level and they acquire a legitimate frontline pitcher, then I think they have a chance.
I just like outside of one player, okay, and I think that one player, O'Neill, when people get healthy, gets replaced anyway because he's got probably about 2 weeks to figure out how to
right
be a
now,
major league.
He's barely playing
But,
at all.
but right,
I mean,
okay.
already.
But when Beavers is ready, like he has no role in
If
this
Kowser
team.
plays like this, then
Yes,
you don't have to worry
right,
about
right.
this. Right.
So I like how they're constructed. I like their bench. You gotta love what you're seeing. This is the guy that we were told we were trading for with Baz or Baz. How are we pronouncing his name? Baz.
Baz.
Okay, I got one right.
The first time ever.
Ever.
Actually, I should have you attempt to pronounce the name of our next guest, who was a very
By
good
the way,
Oriole.
if we need a lefty at the deadline, left-handed reliever at the
yeah,
deadline,
you got a guy in mind?
I got a guy in
You got a
mind.
guy in
Do
mind?
you?
I
do
know who
too.
he is.
I do too. We're about to talk to him. But this is what I would say.
Should have never left.
Must be.
We all agree on that subject. We all agree on that.
Do we?
Sorry. I mean, better. I can't imagine why you wouldn't.
I don't know.
My point of all of this is what you're attempting to say, I think, is a cousin of the truth. I think you're trying to take it to the 20th degree and not having a legitimate conversation.
I actually
about
I'm looking at the team that
I
was
think the
coming
team-
out of spring
Right.
training, okay?
Right.
Forget about what's happened up until this point. I thought they built a team with all those ifs that we're talking
Yes.
about that could compete for a World Series as constructed.
I still
Now-
believe they have to have
now,
one.
there are guys that underperform. There are guys that are still underperforming.
Yep.
But there are also guys that have been godsends to the team that they found out of thin air. That I think, when you look at it right now, it's like, yeah, this was a team. Plus, they found another reliever that I don't know where Garcia came from, but my God, thank God for him.
Well, he was on the team last year. You just
I know,
stopped watching.
no, but he was
All right.
much better this year.
All right.
He's unhittable this year.
We're going to talk to a former Oriole who's now on the other side of things this week, and we don't like that, but we like him. You remember the success that he found in the Orioles bullpen, now a Boston Red Sox. It's a pleasure to welcome back to the program Danny Coulombe, who is with us here on GCR. Danny, it's Glenn. It's great to catch up with you again. Ken Zalis, Drew Forrester are here with us today. Thank you for taking the time for us as always, man.
Yeah, of course, guys. It's always good to catch up.
Dude, it's great to catch up with you. Can you tell me how difficult life is as a reliever? And obviously, you've been doing this for a really long time. But, where it almost doesn't matter how successful you are or how much a team wants you because, in 3 months, they're just going to say, heck, go somewhere else. You got a family. You got things you're trying to do. How difficult is the life of even a successful middle-inning reliever?
Yeah, you see a lot of, not many relievers get the opportunity to be with the team, for multiple years. You're kind of like a journeyman, right? You get the opportunity just to, bounce from place to place. There's not a lot of stability. There's a lot of stress, but honestly, it's also like I get to play in the big leagues, so it's a dream for most kids. So I'm not going to complain about
That's
it.
a fair point. Like the trade-off is probably worth it.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, pitching is different now these days, and I want to know from a pitcher standpoint, what's up with this ABS? Like, are we a fan of it? Do you have to do more scouting about what kind of umpire we have today? And are they going to, am I going to be ABS'd out of a strike or a ball every other pitch? Like, does it change anything that pitchers do on a day-to-day basis?
I think for me specifically, the backdoor two seam was always a pitch I like to throw to lefties, and you can kind of work the umpire a little bit out there. Like if you throw it, it's coming back towards the plate, and you execute it. Like even if it's a ball, you usually get that call. It's just not the case anymore. And if you do get the call, you can challenge it. It actually happened to Sonny Gray the other day, and it was like the perfect backdoor two seams. Umpire called it, challenge. It's a ball, and then the next pitch he threw the same exact pitch, and it was a strike. And he struck him out. But, I think the biggest thing that I've noticed is, especially a lot of the young guys coming into the league now, like, they know their strike zone so well. And so, like, the chase percentages are way lower for the young guys. I think that's, like, it's just part of the game. Like, your zone doesn't change anymore for these guys. So now they can really practice of, like, hey, that's a strike, that's a ball, and they just know it well. And so as a pitcher, you need to adjust and, be in the zone even more. And, but yeah, that's what I think has been the biggest difference.
Do you want more of it, or do you want it to go away? Like, you're in charge. They say the robots call all the balls and strikes, or we get rid of ABS altogether. Which way are you going?
I think the way it is right now, the challenge system is great because the borderline calls now, like, early in a game, guys don't want to lose a challenge where they were like, I think that was a ball or I think that was a strike, but I don't want to challenge it. So I think it's good the way it is. I think if you went completely ABS, our umpires are pretty dang good. Like most of them are pretty dang good. So it's I think in my opinion, I think it's good with the way it is right now.
Think of maybe one umpire at first base last night that wasn't so good, Danny. Gunner was safe. He was.
Nope. He was definitely out. They called him out. So
yeah, they called him out all right.
Hey, Danny, do you have a new appreciation or has your perspective changed about pitching in Fenway? Obviously, you haven't been there for long, but you were there as a visitor, and now you're there, as the home guy. Has your appreciation for that, how hard it is to pitch in that ballpark, changed?
It's an awesome ballpark. It really is, like just the history of it. I was on the IL a few weeks ago, and the team was on the road, and I actually took one of the tours. So I learned a lot of the stuff about the history of it, and so there's an appreciation for that. But pitching there, you have one side of the field because to right field, the ball really you've got to get it to have it go. It's kind of like how Camden a few years ago before they moved the walls back in, like you had left field. It kind of feels similar. Where the ball obviously to the left field here, it goes, and you got to make sure you make pitches there. But having one side of the field to pitch to really is good. But yeah, I mean it's definitely it steers toward hitters. But as long as you execute pitches, you'll be fine.
He is Danny Coulombe, Red Sox former Oriole, with us here on GCR. Danny, I wonder, too, like the other part of the difficulty of being a reliever is that, I go and we're fans here. We've been fans. You were outstanding as an Oriole. And then I go to check in on your numbers, and I'm like, oh, boy, it looks like Danny's having a rough season. And then I actually dive in, and I see, oh, there were 2 outings, where something went wrong. And because of that, now everyone says, oh, Danny Coulombe's numbers are no good. He might not be good anymore. How much is it difficult? I guess deep in your career, you probably don't have it affect you the same way. I'm going to assume that you get over that a lot quicker and you don't worry about it. But how crazy is that for a reliever that one pitch can alter the way that everyone feels about the season you're having because it can that dramatically change the numbers that doofuses like us go to look at?
It's so true. I think some of the best advice I got early on in my career from actually a guy named JP Howell, who pitched in the big leagues for a long time. He told me, hey, take your outings in 5 outing increments. So take your season in 5 outing increments. And, out of all those, if you can be good in 4 or 5, like that's kind of the goal of the reliever, right? And so like I think that has really helped me give me more perspective of like, yeah, like you're not going to be perfect, and there's a lot of things that like, you can make a good pitch. You can make a good pitch, or you could leave guys on base and they get something happens and they score, and there's just a lot you can't control. So if you can like execute pitches 4 out of 5, be good, like that's a really good major league reliever. So yeah, that's kind of how I take my season. And also too, like I think for me, as long as I'm executing pitches in the zone, like that's all you could like. I don't like walking guys, and so when you're walking guys and you're spraying balls like that, that's when it really affects you. But like if you're in the zone, you give a few hits, like that's baseball. There's nothing you can really do about that.
It's a fact. That's the way that the sport works. I wanted to ask you about Drew French, right? Because I think about 2024, and you were basically unhittable. And you had obviously had a really good season in 2023, so I'm not trying to suggest that Drew French was, like, responsible for it. But the Orioles made a change. They kept him around. He was the only one that stuck through a managerial change, and you normally don't see that. Can you tell me about your experiences with Drew? All of a sudden, the last couple of weeks, the Orioles pitchers have all been brilliant of late. What did you learn about him, and why do you think it is that the Orioles were so interested in prioritizing keeping him around after making a managerial change?
Yeah, Drew French is a great pitching coach. I really enjoyed my time with him. He, not only is he like, he knows his stuff, but also like, I feel like probably in the big league level, one of the biggest things is like, you're kind of a psychologist as well, right? Like this game will drive you insane. And I thought Frenchie was just a great job of like being the same guy every single day, like, pumping your tires when you need it, like, letting you have it if you need to hear that. He was not afraid of those things. And so like he's very good at like understanding that each player is different and they react differently to certain things, and just knowing that and doing really well at that. And so like, yeah, I'm not surprised that the team's been pitching well lately. I mean, he's a great pitching coach along with Glassmeyer. He knows his stuff. I mean, it's a good pitching group over there. And, Ryan Clemick is still one of my best friends I've made in baseball. So, we don't talk much during the season, but in the off season, we'll talk, fantasy football and life outside of baseball in a lot of ways. But, man, I have a great appreciation for all those guys over there.
You guys went through, obviously, a very difficult start to the season, right? I know things have been better since then, but we always talk about the Orioles went through it a year ago where they fired their manager early on in the year. Like, what does that do? A lot of people say, hey, it provides a wake-up call to the guys, but then I kind of joke about it and say, I don't know, I'm going to guess that you guys wanted to succeed before the manager got fired. I don't think suddenly the manager gets fired and, well, now maybe we should try to play better, but what is the impact of something like that on a baseball team?
Yeah, I mean, it just affects every guy differently. Guys that have been with AC for a long time, it was really hard because, not only was he a great manager, but he was like, he did a lot of things that the media never caught that like are just incredible, just testaments to his character and the way that he treated people. And so, it was hard. Like for me, my perspective was like, I came in like 2 weeks left of spring training. I've been there for a month, so I didn't have like a great a long-standing relationship with AC, but like, so I understand it from that aspect. But no, like it really is. It affects all the guys differently. Like young guys, old guys. I mean, it was interesting, especially the way it all happened. Was just kind of after we won. I think we won like 17-1 that day.
It was here. Yeah, we remember. We remember it very well.
Yeah.
I was in the ballpark.
Yeah, and we were fired up, and then all of a sudden you get all this news, and so yeah, it was definitely interesting. I know. Actually, I definitely talked to a few of the guys with the Orioles about it because they obviously went through it last year and how it affected the team with Hyder, and it's just. Not that I didn't really have any opinion of it because I hadn't been there very long.
Right.
But no, it was definitely a unique situation.
Can you? Obviously,
There's no Bostonese, by the way, in his voice. None.
It takes a little bit longer, right?
Say
I'm not
car.
quite there yet.
Not there yet.
Harvard Yard.
Not quite there yet.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
Still pronounces his R's. Actually, the manager of the Orioles sounds way more like he's from Boston than.
Yeah, I've noticed my 7-year-old started to pick up that accent. It's pretty funny.
Wait, really?
That's funny.
Yeah. He said something the other day, and I was like, hey man, like we've been in Boston now for 3 weeks, starting to pick up the language, huh? Pretty funny.
That's so wild, man. Hey, I'm gonna guess. It's funny because you've been on a bunch of teams, he's been on a bunch of teams, but I don't think you guys are ever on the same team at the same time. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but from afar, what Rico Garcia has done, Ken was talking about a minute ago. This to me is one of the most like insane things, and it's a testament. This was a guy that was completely out of baseball, and now he's the most reliable reliever on the team. He's closing with Ryan Helsley out. Can you speak to like how incredible this is? And have you known Rico or known somebody who knew Rico at all during your paths in baseball?
I've never crossed paths with Rico, but I mean, I keep tabs on like how the relievers are doing around the league, and he's really popped. And I mean, last night is the first time I've seen him pitch in person. And that curveball's real. I mean, that was a real pitch. And I always get excited for guys that have kind of been journeymen and really established themselves in the big leagues, because it's so hard. This game is so hard, especially as a reliever. Like we kind of talked about earlier, like, it's 1 or 2 outings can really skew everything. And so like, yeah, it's a day by day thing. But like I think for guys like that, I'm fired up for him. And it sounds like, I mean, talking to some of the players I knew yesterday, they said he's a great guy. And so, he's easy to root for. So yeah, hopefully he can keep doing well, just not against us.
Yeah, we're hoping for the exact opposite thing, but yeah, we get it. We completely understand it. Danny, like it's funny because I know what you're gonna say is, hey man, I think the Red Sox are gonna be good, and that's where I intend to be, and I intend for us to win. But like we were talking beforehand, like we would all be in favor of, if it doesn't go that way for the Red Sox, that the Orioles would consider bringing back Danny Coulombe. Are you at a place in your life where, like, wherever you show up, it's not weird? It's just, this is who I pitch for now. There's no emotions almost whatsoever other than the team that is currently paying you your paycheck?
Yeah. I mean, like, I grew up an Arizona Diamondbacks fan. And so, like, I think a lot of people are like, so what team are you going to root for after I'm done? And I'm like, I really don't know. I think I'm just a baseball fan now. And I really don't know what I'm going to do as long as that goes. But yeah, I think that it's been wild. Like, it's been a wild career of, I think when I tell like the young guys on their team, like, so what year did you debut? And I'm like, 2014. Right. And they're like, with what team? I'm like, the Dodgers. And they're like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I was talking to Marcelo Mayer the other day, and he's 23 years old. And like, I was like, where were you in 2014? And he was like, oh, I was like 9.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's just so crazy. But no, it's just looking back on it, like, man, it's just been, I've definitely had a unique career with a lot of moving pieces, but man, it's just been such a blessing, and I wouldn't change it for a thing.
Do you start to get that itch of like, I don't know how many years might be left. I really like to be winning a World Series. Do you start to have those feelings at all?
Absolutely. Yeah. I think that at this point in my career, like, I think that's really number one. That's the priority, is like, that's the one thing I haven't accomplished in my career, is getting to pitch deep in the postseason. And, watching some of my teammates with the Twins in the postseason last year, especially like Louis Varland getting to pitch in the World Series and all that. I'm like, man, like that would be a pretty special thing to do. So yeah, I don't know what the future holds this year or whatever, but like hopefully it is with the Red Sox. But I think that that's really number one priority for me.
All right, I always like to throw these types of questions at guys that have been around for a little while. As I was poking around today, I found out that David Simon, the legendary creator of The Wire, has tweeted about you multiple times, which to me it's crazy. Like, it's a crazy thought, and it makes me wonder what's maybe the most surreal thing that has occurred in your life because of baseball. Like someone that you found out was a fan of yours, or you were able to meet, or something like that, like this sort of pinch me moment, like I can't believe this is my life. What's maybe the one that stands out to you that's happened because of baseball?
I remember specifically in the 2004 World Series when when the Red Sox won it, getting to watch Big Papi play. And, I think he was one of my favorite players growing up. Him and I loved Johan Santana. Those were my two favorite players.
Okay.
And so to get to meet Johan Santana with the Twins, and then honestly getting to talk curveballs with Sandy Koufax and Clayton Kershaw with the Dodgers.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty special. And then getting to face Big Papi, before he retired his last year. I mean, I look back on that and I'm like, man, like what a awesome opportunity to get to meet the people that like I grew up like, man, like I loved this game so much as a kid, and now like I actually get to like compete against those guys and get to meet these guys. And so I think for me, it's just like, man, I've been around a lot now, and I've gotten to meet a lot of really just like awesome teammates and guys that like I'm like, man, like Hall of Famers. It's been pretty special.
I everything about that, man. Like just that, it kind of gives me goosebumps thinking about like you're just talking to Sandy Koufax about curveballs.
Yeah,
cool
it was during spring training. It was during spring training, and Koufax and Kershaw were talking about curveballs, and they called me over like, hey, so show me how you hold yours. And I'm like, no, you should be showing me how you hold yours.
That's awesome.
But no, that was a pretty special moment.
Danny Coulombe, we will root for maybe there to be one more run in orange and black for you.
Well, I hope he strikes out this side tonight for the Red Sox.
In a
7-1 Orioles
exactly
win.
Right. Exactly
Danny, I'm sorry.
right.
I'm sorry.
Danny, always appreciate you, man.
Man.
Thank you for taking the time for us. Continued success whenever you're not playing the Baltimore Orioles.
I appreciate you guys.
Thank you, brother.
Awesome.
Danny Coulombe with us here on GCR.
When I went to England for soccer in 1992, John Harkes was playing for Sheffield Wednesday. And the summer before that, so this would have been, we went over there in maybe February? It was in our season. I think it was in February. We went over there. So the summer before that, I worked at University of Virginia soccer camp, and he was a guest clinician, whatever you call him, right?
Yeah.
And he was a big deal. He was a huge player at Virginia, played for Bruce Arena. I worked a soccer camp there with another goalkeeper who we drafted. And I got to meet John Harkes. He was a pleasant guy. He was a little, sometimes could be a little acerbic, but he was a nice guy. He does the camp. Everything's great. The next year, he's playing for Sheffield Wednesday. We go over there to Sheffield Wednesday. We go out onto the indoor field for practice, and he's practicing, and he comes off the field. And he goes, "Oh, hello, mate. Did you flake it in on time?" And I'm like,
he remembered you.
Well, he remembered me, but it was his English.
Oh, because he had
hello, mate.
Yeah,
did you guys flake it in on time? And I'm like, John, when did you start?
I don't even know what state
when
John
did
Harkes
you
is
start
from.
speaking? He's from New Jersey.
He's from Jersey. Okay.
He's from where's he from? Tom's River? Where is John Harkes from?
Kearney, apparently.
Kearney, right.
Yeah.
But he's like, did you flake it in on time? And I'm like,
the hell?
When did you start speaking like that?
You know, it's funny you say that. We had Alex Freeman on the other day, and he's only been in Spain for a couple of months, and I started to hear a little bit of like.
Well, I'm telling you, I mean, I was there once for 3 months. That 2 summers later, I was there for 3 months. You definitely pick up on it, 100%. 100%. Are we leaving it? We're leaving at 7, and you just say it like naturally. But
what the hell did I just say?
It's so weird. It is so strange. And when you like, I didn't hear any of it in him, but it does kind of happen quickly. I've definitely heard people living here who aren't from here who have that Baltimorese, hon.
See, on the flip side,
I hear it all the time, and I'm like, where are you from originally? St. Louis?
Right. I've never really had a Baltimore accent, right? Until I showed up on my second day of work in Phoenix, and my program director pulled me into his office and said, "We got to talk about your accent."
You got to get rid of that.
And I said, "What?
You got to get rid of that there."
Like, I don't say wash.
Right.
I don't say crown. Like he said, we got to talk about this.
Yeah, you can definitely. I can hear people. We go to Pittsburgh 2 or 3 times a year, obviously, because my wife's family's all from there. I can hear Pittsburgh in people very easily. If I'm playing golf somewhere and I hear somebody talk, I'm like, Pittsburgh? Yeah, how'd you know? I'm like, because you sound just like you're
correct,
from Pittsburgh.
exactly. Right. It's not hard to figure out.
I like that dude. I'd like to see.
I'd take Danny Coulombe back in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Orioles.
Understand
He's no
why
Keegan Aiken. I'd like to see them get him back.
I'll never, for the life of me.
Ken and I
understand.
have faith in the GM, so I think we
That's
got
a great point. We got rid of Danny Coulombe for nothing.
Well, they
For
didn't
nothing.
They didn't want him this year.
They went 2 years ago.
No, but they didn't want
After he was unhittable.
He was sitting out there for so long this offseason. It's like
I'd say it maybe 100 times.
We need a lefty.
Every time Griffin would look up like the list of pitchers that were
It's
still
like-
available, I'd be like, I don't get it.
I don't get it. I don't.
So what game or 2 games will the Browns win this year?
How are they going to win two?
They're not winning more than 3, though, right?
Well, they got look at their quarterback room. I mean, it's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm looking at it.
I mean, Deshaun Watson's going to be
Yeah.
like the Deshaun
Oh.
Watson
He's
of
going to be
old.
their quarterback.
Yeah,
that's
until he rubs somebody the
definitely
wrong
gonna
way.
happen. We'll have a little bit of football conversation, and we'll do hanging on the rim and shaved ice when we come back
Let's
in.
maybe delay hanging on the rim.
Yeah. Just got to figure
Nothing's happened.
Got to figure out who's playing in the finals.
No, nothing's
Well, there
happened.
was a game 7 since the last time we talked, Drew.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that there was. Oklahoma City wins if the Williams kid plays.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know about that, but
they do.
I get it.
I don't think he's going to play though.
Hey, tonight, an opportunity for you to hang out with an Orioles legend.
Oh,
Rick-
by the way, Gavin Sheets has 10 home runs.
He does. That's a great point. Rick Dempsey is going to be at the Costas Inn in Timonium tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. hanging out,
Yes.
signing autographs, taking pictures,
Yes.
going to War Miss Agnes, the whole thing. Come stop by and say hello
Hun.
to Rick Dempsey.
Stop by, hon.
Plus, you're going to be at the Costas Inn.
Right.
I mean, let's just
Their
start
crab
with
soup
that.
is so good.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. From 6 to 8 p.m. tonight, Rick Dempsey, Costas Inn in Timonium. Go stop by and say hello to him. More with KZ and Drew when we come back in on GCR.
This is Stan the Fan. You know we talk all the time about our O's stepping up in the big moments, delivering when it matters most. If you've been injured in a car accident anywhere around Baltimore, that's your big moment, and you need someone who delivers. That's why I'm here to tell you about Warnken Injury Lawyers. They fight for Baltimore families every single day. Insurance companies play games. Warnken plays to win. So call 443-RESULTS. That's 443-RESULTS, or go to warnkenlaw.com. When you need results, it's right there in the number, 443-RESULTS.
Your car is more than just a ride. It's an investment. At Leading Edge Auto Body in Mount Washington, we've spent over 20 years perfecting the art of repair. From high-end imports to your trusted daily driver, we handle all makes and models with elite precision. Our team holds the highest honors in the industry, including ASE Master, iCar Platinum, and specialized aluminum certifications. We make it easy with free towing, pickup, and delivery because at Leading Edge, customer satisfaction comes first. And remember, with insurance, it's your car and it's your choice. Choose the experts. Leading Edge Auto Body. Quality you can see. Service you can trust. Go to leadingedgeautobody.com today.
When you feel invisible, exhausted, stressed, or anxious, when you have days that just feel too hard to get through, you are not alone. If you or someone you love is struggling with mental health or problems with drugs or alcohol, help is right in your hands. Call or text 988 to get support whenever you need it. Help is here. Call or text 988. Brought to you by Maryland Department of Health.
This summer, the world gathers on the biggest stage in sports, and only one place puts you in the front row for every thrilling moment. Live Casino. June 9th through July 19th, surround yourself with massive screens, trophy-worthy specials, and arena-sized energy. This isn't a game, it's history in the making. Watch the world play at Live Casino. At Arundel Mills, must be 21. Please play responsibly. For help, visit mdgamblinghelp.org or call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Gambling can be a fun and entertaining experience, but there are risks involved. If you're planning on betting on the game at the casino or on your phone or computer, know your limit, stay within it. Set a budget and a time to stop. Remember, gambling isn't a financial solution, and it doesn't mix well with alcohol or drugs. Know the risks and have a plan before you begin gambling. For free and confidential services, call 1-800-GAMBLER 24/7 or go to helpmygamblingproblem.org.
The latest edition of Press Box is available now. On the cover, Bill Ordine dives in on how different Preakness will be temporarily at Laurel Park, and then long-term once it returns to Pimlico. Also inside, Luke Jackson learns more about what Trey Hendrickson will bring to the Ravens. And Karuga Koinange looks at how Samuel Basayo is influencing the Orioles' international signing efforts. Press Box is available for free at over 250 locations throughout the region, including your Baltimore area High's Dairy stores. Plus, you can read the entire issue online at PressBoxOnline.com, where you can also find great betting advice and the best daily coverage of the Orioles, Ravens, and Terps.
Contrary to what some people believe, I actually like this guy when he sleeps. Glenn Clark, talking sports.
All right, so these were supposed to be the good ones. The bit was supposed to be that Tim was going to make the Malort Wings for Ken, and then while he was eating the miserable wings, we were going to eat the good ones. These are Orange Crush wings. Now, I gave Tim the recipe. I believe it was from Be More Foodie on, or Be More Eats. Oh, God, I don't know. Charm City Eats, maybe?
Pretty good.
God, I feel terrible. Not remembering who it was. But I gave him the recipe for Orange Crush wings, which when you hear, you say,
I mean, well, orange chicken.
I don't really taste the orange.
These are good.
Taste something citrusy.
Yeah, it's like a little...
It's sweet, but I mean they're good.
These are good too.
I would order the Malort Wings.
What was it? Charm City Cooks. Charm City Cooks.
I would order the Malort Wings.
Because I think there's something here.
You pour Malort
I
on
just
them.
think we pour Malort on. I can't get you to try Malort.
I tried the wings.
Yeah, but you didn't.
And
try
the blue
Malort.
cheese and the celery.
The cheese was gross. The blue cheese was gross. Tim's
So
Tim's diabolical.
here's what we have to do. We're gonna take the good wing and dip them in the blue cheese.
Why?
I don't know.
Now you.
There's definitely something here with these Orange Crush wings. I'm working on it.
There's definitely it just needs more. But I'm good with them. They're good.
Who do you think's going to World Series?
I love it when Drew becomes sentient for a second.
Who do you think? What's
every
your
now
pick
and
right
then,
now?
It's like Joe Biden. He just sort of pops out of it for a minute, and you're like, "Hey,
what's your
there
pick?
he is.
Braves.
I'm gonna go with a repeat of the '66 World Series.
Wow. He's very bullish about the Orioles. Very bullish. I had to say that because
you think Braves Dodgers? I mean Orioles Dodgers.
That would be the repeat of the '66. Yeah.
I don't see the Dodgers doing it again just because.
Just because.
Well, because you're not doing it 3 times in a row.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else?
Just because you can't do it 3 times in a row.
I'll go with him.
For those that don't know, Drew Forrester
Braves?
is here, drewsmorningdish.com. Ken Zalis, who, of course, is retired.
Nothing,
retired.
Nothing.com.
Has always been retired, was never going to come out of retirement. He was very clear about that. And you can trust Ken Zalis. He's a man of his word. That's what I know.
I mean,
when I said, I feel like this is going to be a Brett Favre thing and you're going to sort of dance with this for a long time.
You told me I wouldn't last a
I'm
year,
still
and I've
go
done
with
2
Seattle,
now.
by the way.
You sort of did. You started writing stuff again.
No, I didn't. What
yeah,
have I written?
Joe got in an accident. We had to have you fill in for him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
No Seattle?
I mean, you know.
Right.
People call sometimes.
No, the people call sometimes.
And beg. And,
Who's more retired, you or Aaron Donald?
He's coming back.
He's coming back for sure.
So you think you're more retired than Aaron Donald?
Yeah.
Because he's coming back.
Yeah.
You're definitely not.
Not.
What are you retired from? What was your calling?
My calling was I wrote for a very long time.
For politics, right?
No. I've never written anything for politics.
I thought you were like a political wizard or something.
I am, but I don't write articles about it.
Okay.
I just,
This is. He asked for a raise recently. He said, "We got to talk."
Have you seen the numbers when I'm here?
I haven't.
I saw the numbers when I was here. And I never got a raise.
Right.
So.
Oh, trust me. They all call this the coattail hour.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Right.
Give me the give me your top.
I'll say Braves Mariners.
Right now, what's your top 5 going into fantasy football draft season?
Oof, I haven't
top
done
5 overall.
I'll give you that.
I haven't done anything. I mean, Bijan.
Right, for sure.
Gibbs.
Definitely.
Amon.
Definitely.
St. Brown.
100%.
Over any of the other running backs.
Yeah.
Over Barkley or McCaffrey.
Well, he's a wide receiver.
Thank you.
All right. That's our 3. That's our top 3.
That's our top 3.
Well, I agree on all those.
Okay.
I mean, you got to go.
And it's interesting that you have Monroe over all the other over Jamar.
No,
Chase.
maybe Jamar Chase.
I mean, he's 120 receptions. You know, he's. I throw out, and I've always said this:
the Rams might not lose a game.
Touchdowns.
You're not taking Puka Nacua.
Well, I was going to say, you then go at 4. It's either Puka or Chase. You know, with Burrow healthy, you know, how long is he healthy? But Chase is the best wide receiver in football.
Right.
But
agree with that too.
I mean, they're right there. I'd probably put McCaffrey 6th, just because I was very bullish on him last year. Thought he'd be, if he finished the season. I don't know if he can finish 2 seasons in a row. But
what about the boy in Seattle?
He's a top 10 pick, but I don't like
I don't like the way he says the boy. I don't like that. It's really
the problem.
I know it's he doesn't know the
talent.
I know that.
Talent wise, I'll help you. JSN, just say
right,
JSN.
Right. From Ohio State.
Yes. Talent wise, he may be the most talented wide receiver. The problem is the offense holds him back a little bit with the way they want to run the ball now. With all the running backs hurt, that may change a little bit.
Well, they got no quarterback.
But he's just not. He's not up there. He's probably below Jefferson for me. And talk about no quarterback. But again, with no quarterback last year, he still put up numbers. So there are certain guys just put up numbers. So they're somewhere in that range. I think Barkley maybe tail end. I think him and Henry, you're probably looking at tail end of the first round, early second round.
Okay.
I'll tell you who's going to be on top a lot. Mm-hmm. He's been on top a lot lately. Mike Vrabel.
There we
go. Speaking of that, what about AJ Brown?
AJ
Brown in New England. What's the outlook for him?
Again, he'll complain he doesn't get the ball enough. You're
He's the
going
only guy now, though. He's the only guy, right?
You're well, no, because they also brought in the guy from Green Bay, Dobbs.
I mean,
but it's also it's a run first offense, and the go-to guy on every play, believe it or not, is the tight end. He looks for Henry more than anybody else. So I think Brown's a terrific receiver. He's a 1,000-yard guy every single year, but he's not going into the same type of offense, and I think disgruntled will come rear its head at some point.
When the Ravens,
you didn't like my Vrabel thing.
You got up and walked out.
You walked out.
Well, I had to go.
So good about
I had to get I had to wash that stuff out of my hands.
Yeah. When the Ravens signed Stephon Diggs, where will you have him ranked?
104th. Wide receiver.
What's going on?
Wide receiver 104.
Why hasn't he signed anywhere yet?
Well, okay.
Well, we know why.
So I know that's a little bit crazy, but he's no better than a 4th wide receiver on your fantasy team. He's not the number 1 option here.
Yeah,
he's not the number. He's not the number 2 option here. He's not the number 3 option.
It's so
here.
funny you say that. I think what you're saying is right, but I just had this conversation the other day where I'm basing that because I said that somewhere. Like the argument against signing Stephon Diggs is he's not going to be happy being the 3rd or the 4th guy. But the argument that was presented to me by someone in football was you're basing that off of what you knew of the John Harbaugh Baltimore Ravens. And you have no idea what the Declan Doyle, Jesse Minter Ravens, it might very well be that they walk in and say, no, Stephon Diggs is Stephon Diggs. We're throwing him the ball a million times.
Based off of the tree that he comes from, their offenses don't support 2 wide receivers, okay? It is a very number 1 tight end, double tight end oriented offense with 2 solid running backs. So when you think about that tree, if you're going to tell me that Diggs is
hang on, Sean Payton never was using a Zay Flowers type as number 1. Like the New Orleans teams were not. This is Michael Thomas that we're talking about. This is like big, legitimate number 1.
So you're going to sign Diggs and put Zay in the slot.
I think you're still going to try to use
Zay
in multiple
That's not going to go well with Zay's agent.
He's trying to. He just saw what Drake London got.
So
and he's thinking,
I just
you have a new album out.
Drake.
Yeah.
London.
He does actually. He does have a new album.
It's 3. In fact.
I don't see again that the volume being enough for him to come in here. If your argument is to me that he'll take over as the number one
When Bateman gets
receiver
hurt.
on this team, then okay, then I have to drop Zay way down because I don't think the offense supports two wide receivers that are going to both be 1,000-yard potential double-digit wide receivers.
Well, because they're also going to try to run the ball.
And they're going to try to run the ball, and they use tight ends a lot.
Inherently, I agree with
okay,
you.
so just from that standpoint, I wouldn't like he's a number 4 wide receiver on your fantasy team if he signs in Baltimore.
I think that's right from a fantasy perspective.
Thank you for agreeing with me.
This reminds me of that scene.
It took like 10 years.
This reminds me of that scene from Hangover 3 when they were sending Alan to New Horizons, and his mom started to talk, and Alan said, "No offense, Mom, but you're boring."
This is boring to you?
This is what you got because we're talking about sports.
I know.
Drew's like,
I love that
this?
movie.
Let's talk more about a Trump-Obama election. Let's do that. Like that's what Drew wants to talk about today.
I mean, that would be
fun.
That would be fun.
It's
It'll be fun.
Like, we keep agreeing on everything.
Like the debates would be awesome.
Oh
my God!
How big are your
all
hands?
right, I regret bringing it back up.
Hold your hands up. How big are your hands? You know, what's your golf handicap? How about when Biden told him he was an 8? And Trump goes, "No, you're not. No, you're not. I've seen you hit the ball. I hit it way past you." And this is in the middle of the presidential debate. They're arguing about their golf handicap. Both of them stink. The Trump's got 27 club championships, though. Whatever.
Don't forget that.
That's great.
Yeah, get out of
Another
here
one
with
this
that. He's
weekend.
a 2 handicap.
He's going to win another one. I do tend to agree from a fantasy standpoint. I am still interested because I've kept saying I don't think this could work. I don't think that Stephon Diggs would become a Baltimore Raven because I don't think the opportunity is there. But that is based on what we've known of the past about the Baltimore Ravens, and I don't know.
Yeah, they don't care about that anymore.
I also
I
they don't care about that anymore. I would argue more on his point of them having they couldn't care less about any of his
No, I mean
criminal issues.
I don't think that Stephon Diggs would have been happy on a past Ravens team. I think Stephon Diggs would have become a problem.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood what you're saying.
On the last couple of years, if the Ravens had brought this Stephon Diggs in and said, "We want you to be DeAndre Hopkins from last year," he would have said, "Get the F out of here."
Right.
Like I'm not.
Well,
gonna be on a
he would
team.
still say that now as it relates. I do agree with him. I'm not saying Lamar in any way, shape, or when I say what I'm about to say, I'm not comparing him to Bowler at all. In the old days of Bowler, no one wanted to come here because they knew they weren't getting.
What just happened here?
No,
Why are we
listen,
talking about Kyle Bowler?
They knew that because that's what Bruce Cunningham would do. Because they knew they weren't getting
Gotta
the ball.
give him a point for that one too.
And the same way here, he knows he's not getting the ball, and not because Lamar's no good. It's because Lamar's going to throw it to everybody else.
Right.
It's not again.
But
They're not the same.
What I'm saying is, I don't know that that's the case moving. I just don't know.
Would you care?
He's not getting
Would
the ball
you?
here.
Would you care? I also don't want. I don't think they need to bring in a wide receiver.
That's where we
personally.
disagree.
I don't think they need to bring in a wide receiver, and I could be wrong with that.
But I've said all along, my guy is Allen. It's not Diggs. The guy that I want is Keenan Allen.
Who
Why?
would
All
be
he's ever
fine
done
in
is been
that
really
role.
good. Right.
I would do that. I agree
In a
with
heartbeat,
in a
I would.
heartbeat. Yes, I agree with that because
How
he'll
old is
be
he?
the
What's-
he'll
how
be
old's
the
Keenan?
34.
34?
he'll be the
And what's
third
Diggs?
down, just
30.
get open,
Red zone
if
guy,
Yeah,
still,
great.
yeah.
I don't need to catch 60, 70
That's-
balls. I
He'll
I
be
agree
Jeremy
with that.
Macklin.
But I also
never mind.
Gee, he was somewhat productive.
at
Jeremy
some,
Macklin was
at
terrible.
some point you have to develop wide receivers.
There's two different conversations here. I agree.
But you never do that. You never can develop any of
agree
these
in
guys
theory,
by bringing in
but
in a guy that's
pinning
going to demand the
your
ball.
Super Bowl hopes to maybe this is the year when they can finally develop a wide receiver.
Well, they got 4 of them that
is
they can
a
choose
lot
from.
to me. Added with right now, you are one Zay Flowers or Mark Andrews injury away from having almost no experience. Experience is the wrong way of saying it.
No, you're
Success.
right.
No, Tez Walker.
No,
you're
Rashad
right.
Bateman has plenty of experience.
It's
Tez Walker.
Not successful.
Not enough sustained success.
Correct.
Success.
You are that.
Yes,
one
I
injury away.
agree with you, but I don't know that I bring in a Diggs for that. I agree with you. I would more like to bring in an Allen for that.
I just wouldn't be if it was Diggs, I wouldn't be opposed. Allen's the guy that I would prefer, but if it was Diggs, I would say I think they need to bring in a veteran guy that they can count on to play. These guys that the Giants just signed this week, I wouldn't want those guys in a million years. Why would anyone? Juju Smith-Schuster is not what you're looking for.
That's who they signed. The Giants signed
No,
Juju.
no. Not only did
And
Odell
Beckham,
and Beckham and Barrios,
Yeah.
all at the same time.
Where have I been? I had no idea.
True.
I've been following baseball.
All because
And
Neighbors
hockey.
isn't
The French
gonna,
Open's going on
isn't
right
going to
now.
be healthy. So they got
So they
3 old
signed
guys
Beckham.
that
Beckham's
can't
been out
run
of the league for
anymore.
2 years, hasn't he?
And he
But
couldn't
he's
run.
got
And he
history
could
with both the Giants and John Harbaugh.
Yeah.
So God bless him.
Well,
but I wouldn't be
I
interested
don't know
in
if you
those
know or
guys.
not.
But the 3
John's a good
guys
coach.
that are actual, still to me, potential impact players are Allen, Diggs, and Samuel. And I would be
see that's the one I want
in that order.
Samuel?
Debo.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
For the 6 games he's going to play until he gets hurt?
Okay, well, you could. In the Ravens' offense with Lamar.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But he's not going to be in the backfield.
He could, but he can run into. He could be. Like you can use him as
you want to say you
end
line him up as a.
He could also play quarterback when Lamar gets
You
hurt.
can bring him from the wide receiver.
4 games.
You
Lamar's
can bring
gonna
him.
miss.
You can bring him on the fake end around. Sometimes you give the ball to him. Sometimes you just put him and Henry in the backfield together and say, okay, which one's getting the ball? I can do. You can. That's another chess piece that you can just have fun with.
I'm not opposed.
But if I'm going to take if you say you can only sign one of these guys to fit into your offense, I'm taking Debo every day.
See, it's
out of those
interesting.
3.
Of the 3, I rank them Allen, Diggs, Debo, but I'm not like any of them. I'm fine with. I'm fine. I just think they need to be.
I think
shopping.
Debo is one of those guys that
I agree.
can do a million.
He's a
things
wild card
with.
for sure.
And again, it's all healthy. Do they all have legs? Can they all run?
Yes,
like
all of those.
like all those things.
Yep.
But if the world is singing Kumbaya and everybody's healthy and everybody's good, the guy that I think would help my offense the most, the way my pieces are right now, I think is Debo.
All right.
How many games will Lamar miss?
What is this?
4.5's the number.
I'll take the under.
You'll take the under also?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
The under.
Yeah.
All right.
Because he went through it last year.
Yeah.
And the year before.
Yeah. I mean, he
Not the
needed
year before.
And the year before that.
He needed to get his coach fired first.
Right. Well, he succeeded in that.
That's what that was.
How long until
he was
Ken's
definitely-
ready to fire Minter?
Oh God! Give him 6 weeks at most.
No.
Lose 1 game.
6
No. See, Minter.
He's already working on like the hashtag.
Minter gets 2 years from me.
Minter isn't fresh.
2.
Something like that.
He gets 2.
He gets 2 years
Oh, jeez.
with this roster.
This
Like-
is the problem. I know what you're saying, but you
Right.
didn't fire John Harbaugh to
Right, to
reset
go
your
11-6.
clock.
Right.
You fired John
Yeah.
Harbaugh because he didn't win Super Bowls.
Or get
Like-
2-1.
Yes, correct.
I mean, I think getting to 1 is.
and also, we have no idea what's going on with Lamar Jackson and his contract. Like,
He's not going anywhere.
I don't think he is, but it's still goofy as hell
I know,
that
it's
you
always-
haven't been able to do anything. It's one of those, I'm not panicked about it, but we can't keep pretending like it's just going to get solved.
It's another thing. It's a thing that holds over your head again.
So you got to measure it by
I
that.
wonder if Steve potentially selling the team at some point has anything to do with them being hesitant to pony up this money for Lamar.
You're going to pay the money to somebody.
You're-
The
No,
salary.
For sure you are, but I don't know that Steve would want that on the books, on his books. I don't know.
That makes sense in baseball. That doesn't make sense in football. You're paying the money.
Well,
You have to.
I understand that.
Like,
I get it. You negotiate it. That's all I'm saying.
I don't agree with that, but I just think he's the most difficult person to negotiate.
yeah,
with.
all of that is right.
Oh, okay.
He's
It's
goofy
just-
that way.
it's
Where he
just
just
like
he
you
just
don't
doesn't
know.
he doesn't care about
No.
it the way that you want him to
He
care
doesn't
about
answer
it.
the phone.
Right.
Right.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But I think the argument would be if, for example, Lamar was really bad this year, then yeah, you could say
You can start to talk about
the
it.
next owner
Yeah, no chance of that.
would be hey that. But to think that that's going to change their mind, there's only 32 of these teams available.
Sure.
They're going to pay you an ungodly amount of money for it. If you were the Jacksonville Jaguars,
I think that's what we do next. Fire the owner.
Yeah,
If they don't win, we should start that.
on the list.
No, we should do. You know what we should do?
Go ahead.
A walkout.
There we go. That's my
that's what
guy.
we should do.
All right, hit the music. We got to knock these
You want to
out.
do? You ever heard of that before? It would never work. Get a bunch of people together to walk out. Nope. In fact, they killed it.
Oh, Tim, you were part of it?
You walked out.
I was part of it.
I was too. It was a great day.
For years, people told me. I remember I was living in Arizona. They would be like, dude, I remember when we walked in. I'm like,
Played the Tigers. It was a beautiful day. It was like a day like today.
it's time for Shaved Ice.
Free 'em up.
Shaved Ice is brought to you by the Stan the Fan Variety Hour. If you missed Stan the Fan, Ross Brimsley and Luke Jackson talking baseball yesterday. Find it right now. Going to Facebook.com/PressBoxSports. Click on the Videos tab. YouTube.com/PressBoxOnline or PressBoxOnline.com/video. As always, Stan Show is brought to you by Warnken Law.
Speaking of all of this, did you know? I don't even know if you know this.
Where he's supposed to talk about hockey.
Did you know there was a lawsuit over the Free the Birds thing? Did you know that?
I don't know where this is going.
No, there was.
He has concocted whatever this punchline is. He has been working on it.
I know.
This is why he wasn't paying attention for half the show. He's been working on it.
Please let
and
me.
He is very proud of it.
No, he did this last night.
And
He's
this
had
is
this
gonna
planned
be-
out.
He brought it up.
Now,
Tim brought up.
the Mike Vrabel one he's used before. Like
Tim-
that one he's used before. That wasn't new material.
Tim brought
This
up.
show, has he used it on this show?
Tim brought
no,
it
it's
up. How
new
can
to
I have
us.
been working on this? Tim brought it up just now.
Now let's see. Go ahead.
I don't.
Go
It
ahead.
might have been before your time.
Go
There was
ahead.
a lawsuit.
Uh-huh.
A local doctor who specialized in colon surgery. He marketed this phrase called "free the turds."
There we go.
And
Even
we
better than Vrabel.
and we
Even
sued him.
better.
And we sued him.
Yeah.
No.
So how about that hockey? Huh?
How about it, baby? Vegas up 1-0. Tomas Hertl with the late goal. 3 minutes and 50-some seconds left. Carolina was
Wild
up.
game.
Crazy game. Carolina went up 2-0 right away. Ehlers with 2 goals.
Looked like they were going to run
And then
away.
here we go. Chip, chip, chip. Vegas comes back, and Carolina ties it.
Vegas
And,
had like 3 goals on their first 8 shots.
dude, this is going to be a great series. I know Vegas wasn't the. Carolina was great all year.
Hang on a second. Name a player in the Stanley Cup Final. Name one.
You just said
Jones.
No, I don't think either
Can't
team
think
has a
of
Jones. No.
I can't.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's Seth Jarvis. I was going to say, there is a Jones on Carolina. Seth Jarvis. Don't worry about it. It's a
I'm
sport.
not.
Yeah.
It is not.
his friends getting hockey anytime?
So
More on ice hockey.
So Carolina was
It's
clearly
June
one of the best teams.
Or second,
Vegas
whatever day it is.
had less wins,
June.
I think,
We're talking about like
than the Capitals.
Yeah, it sounds
Vegas
championship.
Vegas
Remember
had
they fired their coach, right? We all remember.
Vegas barely
Well,
got
back
in,
then.
right?
what?
But Vegas is very good. This is it's not a
Aren't these two teams weren't they underdogs to get here?
no. Carolina
Yeah,
wasn't.
Carolina
Carolina
was
was
a-
great.
Yeah, Vegas.
Carter Hart
Vegas
has
was?
really helped them. I told you this 3 weeks ago.
Colorado was.
I told you 3 weeks ago. Vegas was
had
dangerous.
39 wins.
Correct.
The Capitals had how many wins this year, Drew?
28.
No. They had a weird number because of the wins in regulation and the shootouts.
They had
41?
43.
43.
43. The Capitals indeed
Right.
won more games. Now Vegas, what got them to 95 points? 17 overtime losses.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So,
yeah, it's nuts, right?
But I said this 3 weeks ago. Carter Hart he's going to be the difference for them. Even though he gave up 4 goals. This is going to be a great series. I still think Carolina's going to win, but it's going to be a great series.
Where was the first game?
In
Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Did
So-
you remember? You know what I was reminded of that I'd completely forgotten about? Did you remember that when the Whalers moved to Carolina, they played the first 2 seasons in Greensboro?
I don't know if I did remember that.
And they couldn't get anybody to go. No
Yeah.
one cared.
I don't remember.
I didn't even think about how far away Greensboro is from Raleigh. Like
It's an hour
they
at
had
least.
This is
like
officially the
3,000
longest
people
hockey
going to
discussion I've ever been a
every
part of.
game when they moved. I had totally forgotten
It's the Stanley
about
Cup
it.
Finals.
Yeah, I'm
What?
not sure if you're.
We're in the
familiar.
finals now. Stanley
Right.
Cup. It's a big deal.
Is it?
Yeah. Very big
It's
deal.
not a great sign when you're being outsportsed by Drew Forrester. It's not a great sign.
When I used to do radio,
Yeah.
I had my bit was that we would have on the show the NASCAR and hockey minute in 30 seconds. That was our update.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. You
Well,
know,
this
the
is the
NASCAR
Stanley
guy
Cup.
just died. You know that, right?
What's that?
NASCAR guy just died.
Yes, Kyle
You know
Busch.
that.
I'm
Okay.
very aware.
All right.
NASCAR guy.
The Warrior.
Guy.
What was his name?
Anything else? Yeah, Kyle Busch. Yeah.
No, but
It's
what
very
was his,
sad. He
what
was
was his
young.
nickname?
I
Wasn't he
don't know
called
what his nickname
something?
was.
The
I have no
Warrior or
idea.
something like
Do you have
that?
anything else to say about the Stanley Cup Final?
No. I'm still going to take Carolina in 7.
Okay.
It-
Wow,
it's going to go. It's going to go the whole way.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good. Hit the other music.
Yeah.
Rowdy was his nickname. That was
Rowdy.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Are they the same thing?
Well, I mean, Warrior, Rowdy.
Warrior, Rowdy.
They're all.
Yeah, they're all.
Nick,
They're all
show me-
words, for
Warriors
sure.
Warriors
Show-
can get rowdy.
Yeah, show me a
true.
Warrior.
They're
These are so
definitely-
good, by the way.
They're really not. This is the problem with you judging anything. You Okay, what was the chips last week that you loved?
Oh.
Nobody else would you
They were
take that
good.
bag with
Oh,
you?
the Brazil garlic or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are mid.
They were good.
Try them all yet?
Yep.
Hanging on the Rim is brought to you today by County Sports Zone. CountySports.zone is the website. If you missed anything from championship season in spring high school sports, go find out about it right now. CountySports.zone, proudly sponsored by your local Toyota dealer and buyatoyota.com.
Well, I don't see this final being a sweep like we saw with the Flyers.
Right.
When they got swept in 4 games by Carolina.
Did the Flyers get swept?
They did.
I forgot about
I don't see that happening in this series.
Okay.
Knicks.
Drew realized suddenly when he's like, I forgot to bring it up during.
Knicks, Spurs tonight in San Antonio.
Yes.
And this is going to be a great series, I think. I think this one is 6 games, Knicks.
Wow.
Because everything points to the Spurs winning.
They're the Spurs to me are definitely the better team, but it's really interesting you say that. Like the adage is that you don't win the title in your first run.
Right.
as
You got to
a-
lose
as a
once.
nucleus.
You got to lose
You
once.
got to have your heart broken. And so that was the argument for why the Spurs might not even make it to the finals. Is that normally these teams don't even make it to the finals in their first run as
Right.
a nucleus.
Right.
I am weirdly giving that more credence, and I have sort of started falling.
Come
to
on
the
over with
side
me.
of the
Come on over with the
Knicks
expert.
recently.
Yep.
If Karl Anthony Towns plays the way that he's been, like, if Karl Anthony Towns is just shooting 50% from 3 in the playoffs, it's insane. I know everybody's talking about
It's all going to
Brunson
come
and-
down to the big, tall guy.
It's weird that you say that because every time I watch him, I keep saying to myself, I think he's better than the way that I don't even think he's playing as well as he's keeping.
I don't think it's as easy to. I think people, because you're 7'3" or whatever, people misjudge how easy you think it is. It is not easy, and I am not a load management one of those idiots.
Oh, Tim would know. His son's 7'3". Tim's got like a 15-year-old son that I swear to God could
Where's he
kill
going to high
all of
school?
us.
Is he a basketball player? We do, but not a basketball. We got.
How much NIL money you got?
That's the right question.
We do these days. We
That's
do.
the right question.
We do these days.
Well, you do now.
I don't know. I think it's not as easy as people think. In this play off. Now I know. I don't think it goes exactly like that in this series. I think there's a 2-day off break somewhere. But
when they go across, when they go in between games in the same city, it's every
But
other day.
I'm just telling you, I don't think it's as easy as people think to be that tall and run around like that for 48
I get it.
minutes.
I get it.
It's
But
all,
because we
it's
know
all,
he can do it.
Well, but it's
He's
all,
a hell of a player.
To me,
man.
it's
he's a great
it's
player.
Michael Robinson.
And Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell
sure.
Robinson, sorry.
Michael
Mitchell.
Robinson.
Yeah,
Hey,
old
I
Mike.
got the
Way to
first
go.
name right.
For the Seahawks.
Way to go, old Michael.
Old Michael.
Yeah, way to go.
Like, can he stay out of foul trouble?
Well, first of all,
Can
is he playing?
Well, I think they said he's playing. I mean, it's just a broken finger. Tape them together. All you're in there to do is foul and be physical anyway. So Cat doesn't have to play defense, which he doesn't know how to do anyway. So if Robinson gets in foul trouble and Cat's forced to play defense,
That's KAT for all of you out there. Don't
that
follow the lead.
I think that's a problem. I think that's a huge problem for the Knicks.
I hear
Kobe
you.
Bryant going
I
to
hear
miss
you.
a home opener with a sprained ankle?
I
Say it.
yeah.
Like and if
Oh,
Rob-
no.
and if Robinson doesn't play,
For those of you.
they got nobody.
I don't disagree with that part.
Nobody
I
can
don't disagree
go.
with that whatsoever.
So-
But nobody does. So
I sometimes speak quickly.
Is that what it was?
Isn't that what he
that's
said?
How that happened.
Wasn't that his apology?
I think that's
He
what
said,
he said.
I sometimes speak quickly, and I'm hard to understand. But I
So
can tell
Brian
you-
Windhorst said today it wasn't his pinky for Mitchell Robinson. He said it was his 5th metacarpal. It's a broken hand.
Oh well, that changes.
That's
things.
different.
Yeah.
Does change.
Can't
That-
just tape
right,
together.
You can't change, well, you can tape both his hands together.
What if we
I
went out
mean,
there with
he's
a
not-
club tonight?
It actually may help the Knicks if you tape
great would that
if
be?
you tape both of his hands together because then he won't have to shoot.
It's a good point. He's just out there to defend.
That's all he's there to do.
Yeah, right?
Like you don't want him to actually catch the ball because then they
Right.
foul him and he can't hit free throws.
Right.
So that may work in their advantage.
Yep.
We'll see. We'll see about Mitchell Robinson.
What was your favorite Molly Ringwald movie?
16 Candles.
Was it really?
I mean, I love 16 Candles.
Oh, man. I don't know. She was great in Breakfast Club.
She was great in Breakfast Club.
Remember her name?
About that.
What was her name in Breakfast Club?
I don't remember.
Got it? You know?
No.
You remember?
No.
Oh.
Wow.
You should remember
I
because Judd
should.
Nelson delivered the ultimate punch in her.
Claire.
Yes!
Well done. Well
You
done.
used to be a fat girl, didn't you, Claire?
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right.
That was a great movie.
So where did that come from? Just
So that
You want to know honestly where it came from? You want to know why? You want to know where it came from? I almost bought a Molly Ringwald signed thing on eBay the other day.
Think.
It was a picture.
Why?
Picture.
I don't
of the
know. I mean, it was
picture of
$119, and I thought
Picture of the
What
thing.
is going on in your life?
I thought it would have some value.
Golf season's over.
Is this a late life crisis? Is this what we're doing?
He's got lots of time on his
Dude,
hands.
it's Molly
You're just
Ringwald.
perusing the internet and you said, there's $119.
It came up on my Facebook page, and it said,
Molly Ringwald autograph signed.
and you watch all your phones, by the way, obviously, because it's listening. All your phones are going to spring up with eBay stuff in an hour.
Well, that's probably true, but that's unrelated to you were the one that was trying to do this.
It was $119, and it was. And you know what? You know why I liked it?
Says that like obviously I had to.
But you know why I liked it? Because her signature, you could actually see her name.
Okay.
It was, you could see like.
You say that. I was texting with him last night. Apparently, Kyle Richardson was at my kid's school yesterday, and my son. My older son, my 11-year-old, went and got his T-shirt signed by Kyle Richardson.
And you can't see it. You can't.
And first of all, it's blue pen on a light blue
Right,
T-shirt
sure,
to begin
right.
with, and then like Kyle is over there, like none of you know who I am. Like
Right.
none of these kids have any idea. But like Kyle was kind enough to let. Oh, is
Oh,
that
you
the
would
one?
have got. You
Oh,
would
you
have.
could-
You would have got
what a
robbed.
rube you are. You could have paid 62.
That wasn't the
bucks
one,
for
but
that
keep going. That
you
wasn't
go.
the one.
I understand, but that's $62. You're out here trying to pay.
No.
$119
That wasn't the one, though.
I understand, but
But
you
no-
could have gotten that one for half the price. What are you doing?
I don't know, but I like that picture. Oh, I think it's that one right there. Go back up. Now go left. I think that might be it right there.
Oh, God, that's
Yeah.
$222.
Yeah, that's the picture. That was 119. So there's a lot of them floating around.
Because it was signed by someone named Jose.
No. That's her signature.
Yeah.
I got Steven Tyler's autograph once, and it was just this. Ready?
Yes.
Come on, man.
He's
I
Steven
feel like
Tyler.
giving it
You
back
think
to
he's
him
gonna
and going,
sit there?
Steve,
Have you
sign the
hang
thing,
on.
would you?
Hang on. Have you seen the video of John Cena signing autographs?
Yes. I did see it.
Can you pull that
Have
up?
you seen it?
That should be our. That's,
Have you seen
that's
it?
you know we've been
Dude, where do you see
we've been
this?
having Griffin do some engagement baiting recently.
I don't know what that means, but I did it
Because
with
you post something on
I did it with a
Twitter.
woman I worked with the blast once.
When you post something on Twitter, you're trying to bait people to engage with it.
Okay.
And obviously Griffin's very good at it. He's our master baiter. So
Wait till you see this.
Mike-
This
Mike
is
Vrabel.
so good, man.
hang on a second. I'll find it.
You've never seen it, have you?
I have seen it. It's
amazing.
unbelievable.
It's
Here it is.
amazing.
Here it is.
It's not the
You
one.
pay
because he's actually-
$69. There it is. That's the one.
That's the one.
Oh my goodness.
You
He's
pay
not even
$69 for this, right? You're all excited, right, Ken?
I think you're lucky
your
if
kids,
it's $69.
Your kids are excited. You go. You're going to get to meet the great John Cena. You're getting an autograph. Here it is.
Oh my God.
Insane, right?
Not even looking.
And this is an American hero,
I
apparently.
want the cardboard that he signed.
Yeah, right.
It's unbelievable.
That's what you got. There's your John Cena autograph.
But anyway, I felt like giving
that
it,
one's messed
CM
up
Punk.
because he didn't get the clean one.
I felt like giving it back to Steven Tyler and saying, Steve, come on, man, sign the thing.
What does he owe you?
I don't know.
What did you do?
You know he doesn't like cocaine anymore, right?
There we go. What does he like?
He just likes the way it smells.
Thank you. Drew Forrester, due back in Boys Town any day now. Ken, you got an appointment you need to make?
I have to be somewhere by 2.
Oh, what the hell are we talking
plenty of
about?
time.
Yeah, we'll take a break. We'll come back.
Hey, I got
in.
my Rehab is for Quitters shirt.
Yeah.
And I told you I ordered it, right? And it came.
There you go.
I got it.
So I
You
got.
wear-
So
you
I
wear
got.
that one
I
around
got.
the Calvert Hall?
I got to be out by 1.
Where are you going? What do you got going on?
He's got an appointment.
I have to go pick up awards for award night.
Oh, is that
Which is
tonight?
tomorrow
You go?
night.
Oh, tomorrow night.
Drew's got
You
a
guys aren't still in
luncheon.
school, are you?
Yeah.
Until
Like tomorrow, like today's like the last day.
Okay.
This is
And
the
then
problem.
it's all
We
awards.
can't do this with both of them moving. It just turns
Why?
into
Why? This is
old men catch up.
We're just catching up.
That's exactly what this turns into.
Just as a family.
They're about to start
As a
asking
family,
each other
everybody
about
good?
their colonoscopies.
As a family,
They
good?
are this
They're good.
close to asking each other about their colonoscopies.
The kid just came home from Italy.
Nice.
What's he doing in Italy?
He studied abroad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Was he
I did
training?
that. I did that too.
No,
when I was 20.
he studied abroad for
was
his
38.
semester.
Mrs. Robinson.
Yep. Old Mrs. Robinson from the pool, Country Club States.
Sent all the boys off to war.
Yep. She sent me off. She sent me off. All right.
All the boys off.
She sent me off.
Good luck to you, Drew.
I said your kid was a hell of a soccer player with me back there on the team.
Smoking two cigarettes at once. Jeez.
What a day.
So- like, oh, you got 2 cigarettes out. Is one of those from me?
And you know what's
She said,
amazing
No,
is
they're
the guy
both
up
for
in New
me,
York makes
Drew.
$1 million a year doing this. Kenny,
Which one?
No.
what's his name? The crazy guy.
Francesa?
Yeah.
He made a lot more than $1 million a year.
And there is no chance it was
Made a
better than
lot
this.
more. Well, you might be right about that.
Mikey.
When we come back in,
Mikey.
we'll get a tidbit.
Talk to you
we'll get
about
tubular. We'll wrap.
next, Keen the Dream.
We'll wrap up whatever this
Old
was.
Sleepy Floyd.
Drew and Ken are here. It's Glenn Clark Radio.
This summer, the world gathers on the biggest stage in sports, and only one place puts you in the front row for every thrilling moment. Live Casino. June 9th through July 19th, surround yourself with massive screens, trophy-worthy specials, and arena-sized energy. This isn't a game, it's history in the making. Watch the world play at Live Casino. At Arundel Mills, must be 21. Please play responsibly. For help, visit mdgamblinghelp.org or call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Your car is more than just a ride. It's an investment. At Leading Edge Auto Body in Mount Washington, we've spent over 20 years perfecting the art of repair. From high-end imports to your trusted daily driver, we handle all makes and models with elite precision. Our team holds the highest honors in the industry, including ASE Master, iCar Platinum, and specialized aluminum certifications. We make it easy with free towing, pickup, and delivery because at Leading Edge, customer satisfaction comes first. And remember, with insurance, it's your car and it's your choice. Choose the experts. Leading Edge Auto Body. Quality you can see. Service you can trust. Go to leadingedgeautobody.com today.
Gambling can be a fun and entertaining experience, but there are risks involved. If you're planning on betting on the game at the casino or on your phone or computer, know your limit, stay within it. Set a budget and a time to stop. Remember, gambling isn't a financial solution, and it doesn't mix well with alcohol or drugs. Know the risks and have a plan before you begin gambling. For free and confidential services, call 1-800-GAMBLER 24/7 or go to helpmygamblingproblem.org.
This is Byron Warnken. If you've been injured in Maryland, you know you need a great lawyer. Look no further than us, Warnken LLC. You've seen my picture on billboards around town. You've seen me on TV. Now I'm lucky enough to get to be here with Stan. Please give us a call. 443-RESULTS. It is not just a phone number, it's a mission. 443-RESULTS. Or visit us online at warnkenlaw.com. That's WARNKENLAW.com.
Make the most out of every day in your Toyota RAV4. Available in hybrid or gas-only models. A RAV4 can get you where you want to go in style. Check out buyatoyota.com for deals on new RAV4s from your local Toyota dealer today.
When you feel invisible, exhausted, stressed, or anxious, when you have days that just feel too hard to get through, you are not alone. If you or someone you love is struggling with mental health or problems with drugs or alcohol, help is right in your hands. Call or text 988 to get support whenever you need it. Help is here. Call or text 988. Brought to you by Maryland Department of Health.
Coming back in here with Glenn and the other guy, Garrett, whatever his name is. You know who they are.
Winding down for a Wednesday edition of the GCR. Tim, do you want to plug anything?
No.
Tim always comes in here whenever we do one of these silly bits, and no matter what we say, he's like, yeah, I got you. We could say we want to make it out of human feet, and he'd be like, all right, I'll figure out a way.
Well, these wings were
Well,
good.
that's the
I mean,
next
on
one.
the record, I'm just letting you know the wings were good.
No, they weren't.
I thought
This is a fail. This is an
yeah,
absolute
it
fail.
was. They weren't as bad as I wanted them.
Bring back the tuna juice.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Griffin didn't have a chance.
were you even
no,
there?
that was Kyle.
Show at that point? God, we've done a lot of things.
In a room about half this size.
We've done a lot of. He combined tuna and sardine juice.
Okay, that
on an ice luge.
On an ice luge.
You know, Michael Keaton once though put tuna fish and mayonnaise and mixed it together and put it in a can. You don't remember that movie?
Wait, what was
I think it was it Gung Ho? No, it wasn't Gung Ho.
I do remember that as showmen go.
Night Shift.
Andrew
Night Shift.
Night Shift. Okay.
With Henry Winkler.
Andrew Stecca was the finest showman we had that day. Like,
he's a real winner.
Would we make him do it every 5 minutes? He had to do a shot. Was that the rule?
He and John from Little Rock.
It was something like that. And then we blended up like the actual contents of the can for the last couple.
Proctor.
God,
He's
his
got
beard
3
smelled
winners
for like
there,
4
boy.
weeks.
Well, we usually add Zalis.
Far and away the most supportive.
We usually add Zalis, and everybody's sitting here today. So I can't do it.
Why would you stop now?
I like Ken. I do. Seriously.
Keep going.
When he sleeps.
There you go. There's my guy. I knew he'd get there.
I was just waiting.
Waiting for you want all the hits?
Yeah.
You want me to?
Why not?
What else?
Want me to throw the thing?
I feel like you've gotten most.
Want me to
of
throw
them
the
out of
thing through the glass?
What could possibly be left at this?
The old Letterman. I worked for Letterman for 21 years.
I because the Colbert Show ended, I went back and rewatched.
Yeah, thankfully.
Because you're gonna watch the Byron Allen show. That's gonna be right.
That guy was on my nerves.
That was an interesting.
So I went back and rewatched the last Letterman, right? Like, because everybody's talking about the last, and I was like, I totally forgot. There is a clip in the last Letterman where he's like going around thanking everybody, right? And he gets to his wife and son, and he thanks them, and it's very sweet. And then he just says, "And my son wanted me to thank his pal Tommy Gironi or whatever." And there's just this random kid sitting next to his son, and he's like, "I had a boy, Tommy." Like in the middle of all of the Alan Coulter's been with me for 100 years. Biff Henderson's been with me, and then here's this kid named Tommy.
I love it.
It's just so Letterman. It's so.
He's the best. And never been
Go
the
get
same.
him, Tommy. He had a boy.
Now we got to deal with Jimmy Kimmel.
You're gonna.
Another loser.
Him next.
Another loser.
Go after that guy.
Oh man.
Lord. Let's get a. Anybody else have anything to say before we close the
Nope.
show?
I think we're good.
Let's
we've
get a
offended.
tidbit.
We've offended everybody we could offend.
Tidbit is brought to you by the print issue of Press Box. Final days for this print issue with Bill Ordine's cover story about the future of Preakness. Go get it right now at your Baltimore area High's Dairy
If we're lucky,
stores
that'll go
for
away.
free. Stop. Stop.
Wouldn't that be funny if it went away and we built the track and now nothing's there? We just have concerts.
Would be hilarious. Be a real knee slapper.
What are we going to do with this racetrack? Now that the Preakness is in Miami.
I don't care.
Man.
Just do the tidbit.
Yeah,
I
who
don't
cares?
care.
We're done.
Arena Sabalenka was upset this morning.
Oh.
There will be
Well, that upsets me.
There will be no former major champion
On
left
the men or women's side. That's
in
true.
the men or women's semifinal.
Where's Joker?
In a major.
Gone?
He lost 3 rounds ago.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
He's done, huh?
Yeah. 19 years.
Who do you lose
What
to?
about
Hey, hang on a second.
I have-
And this is
come
actually
on.
in a million years.
I have
Who did they
zero.
lose to?
No, Alcatraz. I have no idea.
Alcatraz. Yeah. Alcatraz. Name any of the players left in the men's.
Come on, now you're just embarrassing me. I have no idea.
Name one.
Carlene Bassitt.
Carlene Bassitt.
I mean, I have no
There you go.
idea. I had
Carlene Bassitt.
Arancha Sanchez
I
Vicario.
said the men's.
Well, she was a man, a baby.
Jesus Christ.
Did you see her?
You
No,
went.
it's
It was
on
your
me.
fault.
It's on me.
Totally.
It's on me. I do acknowledge.
You set
It's
me up.
on me.
I'm gonna
Totally.
finish.
You
If you
can
put
be
the
upset as you want.
if you put the ball in front of the goal,
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
if you
Totally your fault
if
there.
if you put the ball in front of the goal for a finisher like me, I'm gonna put it in the back of the net. I'm gonna put it in the back of the net.
Forrester.
You know that. I'm not going to miss a sitter like that.
Right,
Come
go
on,
ahead.
man.
What were we doing?
Anyway, last time there was a major with no former major
was also the
champion
French
in
Open.
the semis.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
1977 French Open. What, I don't know the name. I can't pronounce the name either.
Not
the
a
two girls that
man.
won
That's
today.
that's not a girl. That's a man. Baby.
Today's winners,
Yeah, for the women.
Schneider and
Schneider's
it's like West. Oh God, I don't
you
know
can't
how to
even
pronounce
say
it.
it. I gotta go.
Swolenskia?
It's not how you pronounce
Okay.
it.
Okay.
You're just leaving.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Well, we got an
leaving.
NBA.
I
got
forgot I
NBA
had an
tidbit.
appointment at 1 o'clock, and I gotta get there.
Drew, it's right up your alley. NBA tidbit here.
Okay.
Wemby is looking to become the 6th #1 overall draft pick to win a finals in his first 3 seasons.
Okay.
Or the other 5. The 5 to win 5 #1 overall picks to win a finals.
5 overall #1 picks. I don't think Kwame ever won one.
No, he came a little bit. Well, he might have won one on
Might have won
one of the
one,
other teams
yeah.
that he was on. It wasn't with the Wizards though in his first 3 seasons. I think you got to go
All right.
back a little.
Yeah, you got to go way back. Isaiah Thomas.
Nope.
Okay.
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan,
Yeah.
Mr. Basketball.
Well, I was going to say
Tim
from the Spurs, right? I was going to say that. All right.
From the Spurs, right? It's the way he delivers.
Tim Duncan won in his second season.
It sounds like French says it when he says it.
Oh.
From the Spurs, right?
Shaq.
No, he didn't win a title with the Magic. What are you talking about?
Well, that's Ken said Shaq, and I'm like, okay, I'll say Shaq.
How about what's going on here?
Got it.
Magic for sure.
Magic Johnson.
Magic
yes.
for sure,
Won
right.
both his first
And
and third season.
Dr. J.
No.
He was in the other league.
Yeah, but they won.
It's not an NBA championship.
Steph Curry.
No.
What about Worthy?
James Worthy won in
'cause-
his third season.
Yeah. Now you got to think about.
All right, I got to go. If you're getting basketball stuff right, I got to leave. All right, see you, boys.
See you, Drew.
Haven't seen anybody.
How many more do we need to get?
2 more.
2 more.
No. Who did he say? Bing?
Said Dave Bing.
Bing.
Hakeem didn't win till much later. Robinson didn't win till much later. I'm just struggling with #1 picks.
Yeah, I am too. But I
Mm.
contributed, so I feel good.
Ken got the first one.
You did contribute. You do have that going for you. I assume that we got to go back.
Yeah, you do.
Really far at this point. What about like Oscar Robertson?
Not Oscar Robertson.
I should just say Elgin Baylor.
I was just gonna say Elgin
it's
Baylor.
Always Elgin
Yeah,
Baylor.
Not Elgin Baylor, though.
Of course, the one time it's not Elgin Baylor.
Chamberlain.
No, no Wilts.
Was he a #1 pick?
I don't know. You would have to
Yeah,
think.
you would think, right?
I mean, change the game.
I mean,
how far back?
did Kareem didn't win a title in Milwaukee? Kareem
Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
All right.
He won in
Okay.
his second season with the with the Bucks. That was 1970.
I don't know why I didn't think he didn't win until he got to LA.
And then one other.
Give me something.
It was also the 70s.
It was also the 70s. Also the 70s.
He was the 1974 first overall pick.
Bill Walton.
Bill Walton. One with the Blazers.
That's a good one.
I don't know why I didn't think Bill Walton won one. Why didn't I think he didn't?
Because you
go
don't
to the
remember
third
him.
season.
You don't remember either of those guys.
I'm basing it off like documentaries that I've
right.
watched.
You don't
like
remember,
I've seen,
but you don't remember either of those guys
like
with
I've-
those teams.
Yeah, that's a great point. All right, very good. Let's get tubular.
Have you ever thought of taking a cruise to these wonderful destinations with sunny skies and beautiful beaches? Well, wait no longer. We're ready for you to cruise from the Cruise Maryland Terminal.
Have a little phrase that you can go from baggage to margarita in about 15 minutes.
Choose fun with an array of destinations, onboard activities, entertainment, and world-class cuisine.
Contact your travel agent and book your cruise today. Let your adventure begin.
All right, here's what's coming up totally tubular-wise this evening. The Orioles do try to clinch a series win. Chris Bassitt on the mound against Peyton Toll, another lefty. 6:45 on Masson for Orioles Red Sox. It's also on Peacock in the rest of the country if you don't have Masson.
Why?
What?
Why?
They do a game of the day. It's a home broadcast. It's probably gonna be like the Red Sox broadcast. It's not a national broadcast.
Okay.
ABC has game 1 of the NBA Finals. Knicks Spurs at 8:30. French Open.
Still going on.
Still going on. And they're in the second set between FAA and Cavalli. And, oh, you're right. Third set. Sorry. And Cavalli is about to take a 2-1 lead. Oh, my God. It's going to be nothing but Italians. It's going to be the all-Italian.
Call it the Italian Open?
Right? For God's sakes. Game 1 of the Women's College World Series Finals tonight at 8 o'clock on ESPN. Texas and Texas Tech. Ken, who you got?
Texas.
Texas?
Yeah.
All that money that Texas Tech spent?
Kayvon is... yeah. I know Kennedy is a really good. But
So
Kayvon,
is the story
though,
that they forced Jason Williams to leave because
no,
he was taking too much attention?
No, he moved. He moved and bought a ticket away. He wanted to be away from everybody. They didn't force him to.
All right. I thought he said he left. Like he's not even going to be there for the final.
So for the semifinal, he was right behind home plate, and he bought another ticket so he could move into the outfield. My guess is he'll be there.
All right. I mean, I don't really care, but it was interesting. I saw a lot about that going on last night. That like
she is good.
She's very good. There's no question about that. She's very good.
I got.
What
Texas.
did you make of the? Was it the Alabama girl who didn't jump for the ball at the wall the other night? And there's been a lot of discussion about that on social media and whether or not she just jaked it versus the argument is that she just misplayed.
I think she misplayed it by what she was. Because she did jump a little bit. I think she thought she didn't. She just didn't judge it well enough. You
don't think there's any?
No,
okay. You're not questioning her effort.
No, not at that level. Come on.
Right, very good. Very good. Everything else, go to GlennClarkRadio.com. Non-sports.
MasterChef, of course. Season 4 reunion on Southern Hospitality.
Oh, hell yeah.
My son's all over that, yeah.
He watches that stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Good for him.
Oh. Summer House?
I don't know if it's Summer House, but because we spend a lot of time in Charleston, we,
I mean, Charleston's great. Like, I'm not going to.
I mean,
Charleston's one of the best cities in America.
Because we spend a lot of time there, and he, so
all right,
kind of goes, where should I go when I'm down there?
The Verdict, Michael Jackson documentary on Netflix is also out today, which looks pretty, at least pretty well done.
Okay.
We'll see if, I guess there'll be some new information. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But that on Netflix.
The last time they did a Michael Jackson documentary, a week later they had to recant everything in it. They had the entire country was like, "Oh boy, wow, he really was a monster." And then a week later, they were like, "Hey, remember all of the things that were said in that documentary?
No, that's true.
The facts kind of don't line up with all of it." Which, again, as I've said a million times, whenever somebody asks me about it, I'm like, "Dude, I have no idea. I have no idea how I feel." There's plenty that makes you feel like, but not enough. The way that we have, say, with when I hear an R. Kelly song, I cringe. Because I'm like, dude, there's no gray area there. Yeah. There's no debate. But a lot of people watch that. It was like Finding Neverland or something like that. And we're like, all right, that's it. I can never listen to Michael Jackson ever again.
Was the movie any good?
I did not see it.
I haven't seen it.
I did not see the film.
I assume it'll be out on something soon.
I got a lot of mixed.
Yeah.
Like his nephew was excellent.
I've just nobody came out of it like, oh, you've got to see this movie. Like
it seemed like it was more just like a fun.
Okay. Yeah.
If you like Michael Jackson's music, you're gonna like.
I was gonna say I'll just listen to the album.
Sort of where I am.
Hoppers is streaming on Disney Plus now.
That seems quick.
It does seem quick. It does seem quick.
Wasn't that just in theater?
Yeah, it was just out. Yeah. Guess it didn't do well.
Or we have no sense of time.
We don't. It's
we're
true.
Very old. Griffin's gonna be like, that was actually in 2025.
Some older than others.
No, I think it was March, so it was.
Yeah,
it was recent.
It does seem like it was very recent. Was it good?
I thought it was good. I thought people it was pleasantly received. Maybe it wasn't like a Toy Story. But
when's Toy Story 6 out or what 5 or whatever?
2 weeks?
What are we
later in June?
Are we at 5 or 6?
5. And apparently Taylor Swift is involved.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Been waiting.
As long as the toys don't get incinerated again,
the 19th.
Okay.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2.5.
2 weeks for Toy Story. All right, that's it. Yeah. Very good. Ken, anything I can plug for you?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing at all.
0.
Never will be again. Never, ever. He's retired, damn it. He's retired. Stop bugging him. Stop thinking he'll set your fantasy football lineup for you.
I got rid of my Twitter.
The man is retired.
If you don't know my cell phone, I can't answer your question.
And frankly, he's not going to respond to that either.
No, I do.
No. I
thought you steer you wrong anyway. Coming to start the wrong quarterback.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
Always.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, thank you for coming in. Thanks to Ken.
You're welcome.
Thanks to Drew.
Have a wonderful summer.
Thanks to Tim from Bel Air. Thanks, Danny Coulombe. We'll get all that up in the greatest hits section of the.
It's gonna be Kimmel's gonna have Draymond Green and Kevin Hart.
No, I would not go to that
Come
tour.
on.
Not a chance.
That's too.
To do what? To watch Draymond punch people?
Punch Kevin Hart?
Well, okay. Now maybe we're talking.
Okay.
Now,
What if Kevin Hart gets a free shot at?
But I'm not
Draymond?
rooting for either. I'm not a.
So no.
Kevin Hart just annoys me at this point.
How about Nick Jonas and Amy Sedaris on Fallon? Tom Hamilton jab at Jazz Chisholm was good.
Oh, do you have that?
I think I have.
It was really good.
Well, you retweeted it.
It
right?
was real. I did retweet it last night. Yeah, Jazz Chisholm was a guest on the Tonight Show.
Really?
Which all it makes you wonder is how many people canceled that they had to call Jazz Chisholm.
But what was he like on for?
Talk
to
about
plug
baseball.
hoppers.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what he was on.
No,
for.
I'm serious.
I had no idea, but he was a guest.
He's a Yankee. He's a New York Yankee.
But like, did he do something besides not
Like
knowing
you're
the
asking if he
rules
did
recently?
like a sketch.
Like, did he do?
Did
No,
he
I'm
did he
asking
do
like,
a?
like has he been in the news or something outside of not knowing the rules of baseball?
Not to my knowledge.
But like,
or did he?
It just seems very
was
random.
he on to sit at the couch and talk, or was he there to like,
Right.
hit sledgehammers
Right,
with Jimmy
right.
Fallon,
Correct.
whatever stupid
Right,
thing.
like throw-
I apologize. I've never watched the Jimmy
He was
Fallon
there to
show.
sit
I'll
there.
never
He was
watch
there
the
to
Jimmy
sit there.
Fallon
There's
show.
clips of him sitting,
Really?
and just him and Jimmy on the
just-
couch.
You don't like Jimmy Fallon?
No, never. I feel bad because I know he and Josh are very good friends. I hate it. That show.
Come on.
I was not a Jimmy Fallon fan on SNL because he just broke too much.
There are a couple
and
of
he was
bits
too
that are
milquetoast
really
to
good.
me. If you say so.
He did
He's
say
not
the
my
Yankees.
kind of-
are
I'm a Letterman
going,
guy.
Yankees are going to win the World Series.
But Letterman's not on anymore.
Thank you. You know what I did? Stop watching late night television.
Okay. I don't watch any of it
That-
anyway.
That was the last late night show
As
that
you
I
know,
watched.
I'm old and I'm
Yes,
asleep by
correct.
then.
Sleep by 8:30. This was
That's
Tom
fair.
Hamilton on the Guardians broadcast last night.
That'll bring up Jazz Chisholm. Well, he predicted the Yankees will win the World Series. He did that last night on the Jimmy Fallon show. Pretty amazing. He got on the Jimmy Fallon show batting .239. He was there.
Imagine how many others.
love him.
They had to call Leote.
Who's this?
Like, that was Tom Hamilton from the Guardians.
Oh,
They
I
had
love Tom
they had
Hamilton.
They had to call Leote Taveras first. Like, they had to go down all the batters. All right, none of the guys hitting 254 want to do it.
239. Oh.
Let's call the guys hitting 238. No, we got one. Chisholm. It's 239. All right,
Well,
he's
Aaron
in.
Judge is banged up, I guess. So maybe
So he's got nothing to do.
It's so bizarre. Like, imagine that this was the day that you were in New York. Like, you've traveled from Noblesville, Indiana to make it, and you managed to get a ticket to the Fallon
like,
show, and
if
you're
you-
like, oh, I'm going to get to see. And then they're like, and tonight's guest,
a New York Yankee,
Jazz Chisholm. And they're like,
30-30
what the-
guy.
But
Thank
even if
you.
you're watching,
Was
it's like,
Cedric on?
why is this guy on?
Correct.
If Cedric was a Yankee, maybe.
Somebody, I did one time. I got to go to Letterman, and I believe it was Lance Armstrong was the time at the time when
cool.
Lance Armstrong was still an American hero.
Yes.
Like when he was
he
still.
not?
He's not. That's some- yeah.
Why? What happened? And I believe Sheryl Crow was the musical guest.
Oh, that's a good show.
I mean, I know Sheryl Crow was the
Let's
musical
just,
guest.
let's just
You
talk
got it.
about Sheryl Crow. Seriously.
Yeah?
Who would have been the equivalent Yankee at that time? So what year was
Well,
that?
the Yankees are winning all of the World Series at that point, so their team.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a fair comparison. Like if Paul O'Neill was on the Letterman show, at least he was a guy that won a bunch of World Series. Jazz Chisholm's a guy.
30-30 guy.
Thank you.
It's just a guy.
He's a guy.
It's really weird.
It's so bizarre. Every now and then, Griffith will pull that up. Be like, oh, and tonight on the Fallon show, Julius Randle. I'll be like, what? What? Imagine that you're Julius Randle. That's who's they're gonna tune in to watch.
Good basketball player.
He's a good basketball player.
Top pick.
Sure. All right.
Paul Goldschmidt would have been better.
I don't know.
He's batting
These are all-
276.
These are all guys. Like Aaron Judge is the only Yankee
Jazz
that you
Chisholm
could
is
make
OPSing under 700. Yeah.
It's not
Well, what's the? Ben Rice could be there. He's getting there.
At
Yeah,
some
Ben
point,
Rice is
not yet.
OPSing over
If
1,000,
Ben
yeah,
Rice
I mean-
showed up, if you were waiting in line for the Fallon show and somebody said, and tonight's guest is Ben Rice, you would say, now what's he going to sing? Like,
So the only guy that
Well, I wouldn't, but
we wouldn't
somebody
make fun
may.
of is if Judge went on, I guess.
No.
Or Schlittler, maybe. I don't know.
no, for the Fallon show, for a major network late night talk show, Aaron Judge is the only,
only guy.
one.
He's the only guy.
only one that could be a guest. And by the way, in all of baseball, there's maybe Maybe Bryce Harper could be a late night show guest because
he was, batting third to Tina Fey and Marlon Wayans. So does that,
How many guests do they let sit down on the couch anymore?
I don't know.
How many couch guests do they just not do a monologue any longer? Like they just start the show. Let's go to the couch. Jesus. All right, let's wrap up. We got to go. Thanks, Ken. Thanks all
You're
the people
welcome.
that I thanked. Anything on the program tomorrow?
Us.
Oh, God. What has happened to us?
Why did I think I guess it's just us.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, we'll have something.
It's going to be Ken again.
It
Griffin's
will not be. It will not
Griffin's
be
going to
Ken
call
again.
Ken.
It will not be Ken
say,
again.
You come in here. We're going
if
to
you
give you the real bad
If
wings.
you have more wings,
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, maybe.
That's the way it's going to go. All right. Thanks to everybody at PressBox, all of our great sponsors and partners, including Live Casino and Hotel, the Baltimore Orioles, Costas Inn, Baltimore Area Highs Dairy Stores, Leading Edge Auto Body, Warnken Law, 1-800-GAMBLER, HelpMyGamblingProblem.org, Cruise Maryland, CountySports.zone, Maryland Department of Health, your local Toyota dealer, buyatoyota.com. Thanks to Griffin at Griffin_Bass. Follow us, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Glenn Clark Radio. Have a great Wednesday evening. Go Birds. Duke sucks.